My beloved child, you did not arrive here by coincidence. Something deep inside you has been searching, reaching for a word that feels like it was spoken straight to your heart. Hear me. You are not lost, and you have never been overlooked. Right now, I am drawing near to you, speaking into this exact moment of your life. What you are about to hear is not random. It carries your name, your story, your tears, and your hopes within it. If something in these words is already stirring your heart, don't turn away. Choose right now to stay with me until the very end of this message. Take a breath and allow your heart to grow quiet. Let your thoughts settle like dust after a storm. My love and faithfulness are being revealed to you even now. There are things you still do not see, promises I have spoken over you that have not yet unfolded, answers to questions you have not found the words to ask. But as you lean in, as you choose to stay, to listen, and to rest in my presence, I will reveal them to you little by little. This moment matters. If you turn away and rush back into the noise, you risk missing more than a kind word. You risk stepping away from the very healing and change your soul has been crying out for. I am not offering you vague comfort or distant hope. I am present with you, close enough to hear your smallest sigh, close enough to speak to the deepest need you barely understand yourself. I am ready to step into every dark corner of your life with light. Right now, where you are, pause for a moment. Close your eyes if you can and whisper in your heart, I'm listening. Let this simple yes be your way of answering my call. You do not have to fix yourself before you come to me. You do not have to pretend to be stronger, calmer, or more spiritual than you feel. I am already at work, untangling your fears, lifting the heaviness that has weighed on your heart, and pushing back the shadows that have followed you for so long. My desire for you is not barely making it through the day, but living in peace, walking in wholeness, and finding rest that sinks all the way into your soul. When you stumble under the weight of everything you carry, when life feels like too much and you are tempted to give up, listen for my voice. Do not be afraid of what is ahead. I have already walked into your future and shaped it with care. I see every challenge on your path. I know the pain, the uncertainty, the disappointments, and the nights that felt too long. Yet I call you to move forward in courage and trust. Every honest step you take, every small choice to believe me, is noticed and blessed. The battles you face are not proof that I have left you. They are places where I want to show you my power and my faithfulness. You were never meant to fight alone, using only your own strength. I have already overcome all that rises to oppose you. As you draw near to me and allow me to guide you, my victory becomes your security. Walking with me, you are not defined by your circumstances. I go ahead of you, opening doors that seemed permanently shut, removing obstacles you did not know how to move, and making a path where there seemed to be none at all. As you rest in my promises, let go of the need to carry everything by yourself. Place each burden into my hands, the mistakes you regret, the worries that keep you awake, the fears you rarely say out loud. I did not create you to drag guilt like a chain behind you. I am the one who lifts shame from your shoulders and breaks the weight of condemnation. In my forgiveness, you are washed clean. You are free to step away from old pain and habits that steal your joy. Remember, nothing in your life is too small or too hidden for my care. I see every detail, and not for one moment are you alone. You do not have to fully understand what I am doing to trust that I am working. I hold solutions you cannot yet see. My love is your shelter, a quiet place where you can stop pretending to be strong and simply be held. Allow my love to soak into your fears and restlessness until they lose their grip on you. I give a peace that does not depend on how good the day is or how easy the path feels. My presence is not only with you in moments of joy and celebration. I am with you in every change, in every confusion, in every dark season of your life. If you feel even a small sense of peace right now, place your hand gently on your heart and take a slow breath. Tell me quietly, I trust you, and let that simple act be your step of faith. My commitment to you does not rise and fall with your emotions or the opinions of others. The foundation of my love is steady, strong enough to carry the weight of your entire journey. Deep in your heart, let my peace settle. Let it push out worry and make room for fresh hope each new morning. Do not rely only on what your eyes see. Trust what my spirit is quietly doing on your behalf. Even now, I am turning seasons of waiting, wondering, and weeping into stories of joy and testimony. Draw strength from this promise. I am your helper, your source, your steady support. I will not fail you, and I will not leave you. Through me, you will see beyond the limits of your current struggles. When the way ahead looks dim, I shine a light for your next step. Where one path has closed, I open another. Where you see only blockage, I bring surprising answers. Every trial you walk through is not meant to destroy you, but to shape you. I am forming a deeper strength in you, a sturdier hope, a joy that does not collapse when life shifts. I am building in you a faith that does not break when the wind blows. I do not want you just to survive. I want you to grow, to flourish, and to know who you are in me. Hold on to me with a trusting heart. Pray not as a routine or obligation, but as the lifeline between your heart and mine. When you feel weak, keep going. Not because you rely on your own strength, but because you lean on mine. Celebrate every victory I give you, whether it seems big or small, and let gratitude rise from your heart. Your thankfulness delights me. Come to me boldly. Ask in faith. I honor those who choose to believe what I have spoken. Whisper your trust to me in the quiet of your mind, or speak it out where you are. The faintest word of faith catches my attention. I respond not to your perfection, but to your willingness to trust. Do not be afraid of the days ahead. I have already prepared places for you and woven goodness into paths you do not yet see. Even when it seems like I am slow to respond, when waiting feels endless or answers appear delayed, know that no moment is wasted. Every season holds possibility and promise. What you endure is not meaningless. I am bringing forth something richer, deeper, and more beautiful than you expect. Patience is not punishment. It is the ground where faith grows stronger and hope becomes purer. Praise me not only for what you see now, but also for what I am preparing. You belong to a story much greater than you realize, a story where I move hearts, shape lives, and reveal my glory through humble obedience. I ask you to walk with me one step at a time. Do not hurry ahead in fear or lag behind in shame. My timing is never rushed and never late. It is perfect. At the right moment, what I have promised will come to pass. I value even the smallest act of faith. Those quiet moments when you thank me before you see the answer. When you choose to trust me with your future. Even while questions remain. When you are tempted to sink into despair or compare your path to others, guard your heart. Many lose hope and grow hard inside, but I have not called you to a life of defeat. I am lifting you as a living example of my goodness. As you hold to my promises and rest your faith in me, I will make you a sign of peace and encouragement to those around you. You do not need to prove your worth to anyone. You do not need to defend yourself to those who misunderstand you or speak from their own emptiness. Let me be your guide, your counselor, your faithful friend. You are not abandoned in your struggles. I shield you daily in ways you do not always see. My arms surround you when you lie down at night and when you wake in the morning. What then should you fear? Do not fear the consequences of your mistakes, for my forgiveness is generous. Do not fear the opinions of others, for I have already chosen and accepted you. Do not fear failure, for I use even your missteps as places to teach you about my grace. Turn away from voices that feed worry and deepen your discouragement. Instead, drink from my spirit. Let my words shape your thoughts and shift your focus from temporary things to my lasting faithfulness. When storms gather and sorrow feels heavy on your chest, come running to me. I give living water that refreshes the driest soul. I fill you with joy that no situation can steal. In my presence, even the heaviest load starts to feel lighter. Cast your cares on me, not just in theory, but for real. Release them into my hands and watch how I gladly carry them, because I love you. Before you move on, take one burden that is weighing on you right now and speak it to me, quietly or out loud. Name it, and then tell me, I give this to you. Let this be your step of surrender in this moment. Return to these truths as often as you need. Let them sink into you until strength rises again and fear begins to fade. Your situation may look fixed and impossible, but what you see is not the whole story. My angels surround you. My spirit is moving quietly in places you cannot see yet, preparing answers that will soon come to light. When you pray, you are not speaking into emptiness. You shake the spiritual realm, break chains, and open paths for blessing to flow. Even simple, fragile, stumbling prayers move my heart and unleash help from heaven. Do not ignore my presence in your home, in your relationships, in your ordinary moments. Speak hope. Show kindness. Share what I have given you. Watch how lives around you are changed. Your family can experience unity and deeper understanding as you become a channel of my love. I am giving you authority, not to control others, but to stand firm in storms, to speak peace into chaos, to pray against sickness, and to comfort the hurting. You are my representative. Let your words bring healing, encouragement, and light wherever you go. If someone comes to your mind right now, a friend, a family member, someone who is hurting, do not ignore that nudge. Pray for them in this moment, and when you can, share these words of hope with them, so my comfort can reach them through you. Do not be held back by what has gone wrong before. Do not stay stuck in fear of what others may say or think. Your identity is not rooted in their voices. It is rooted in what I say about you, chosen, cherished, forgiven, and equipped. Come close to me without fear. Nothing in your past can push me away. My love for you is steady. When you run out of words and silence feels heavy, stay with me. Let your tears come if they need to. Each one matters to me, and I hold them as precious. In my arms, deep wounds begin to heal. Wounds you thought would always be part of you. As you give me your time and attention, your heart is renewed, your spirit refreshed, your vision cleared. My spirit speaks fresh hope into your soul, not as pressure to try harder, but as encouragement to stay near. Like a child who finds joy in simple gifts, open your eyes to the daily signs of my care. A kind word, a sunrise, a moment of laughter, a door opening where you thought there was none. Let go of yesterday's failures. In my sight, the stains are washed away. Each new day is like a blank page, covered in grace and filled with new opportunities for joy and love. I know the loneliness you have walked through, the grief you have carried, the times you felt unseen and misunderstood. Hear me clearly. Your worth has never been reduced by the way others treated you or failed to notice you. When no one else saw your pain, I did. When you reached for comfort and found none, I was already moving toward you with compassion. The more you turn to me, the more you will realize how close I truly am. A friend who never grows tired, a father whose love is constant. When life tries to convince you that you are alone, that your hope is fragile, that your faith is too weak to matter, let my spirit draw you close. You are never beyond my reach. Your story is not finished. Goodness and mercy are following you, even on the days you feel like you're going backwards. Trust me. Let prayer be your daily meeting place with my heart. My arms are always open to celebrate with you, to comfort you, to walk with you through every unknown season. The future I have planned for you is filled with hope. Right now, as you sit in this quiet moment, I am arranging details you cannot yet see. Do not be troubled if others do not understand your journey or the faith that keeps you moving forward. The world around you may shake, but you live under my covering, unseen by many, but secure and real. Let these words settle deep within you. You are deeply loved, safely held, and carefully watched over. When doubt rises, let gratitude answer it. When fear whispers, let my promises speak louder. When weariness overwhelms you, lean into my strength. When pain remains, invite my healing and believe that new mercy is already on its way. Speak blessing over yourself and over those you care about. Allow my peace to guard your mind like a steady river. Make it part of your daily rhythm to listen for my voice. Sometimes it will sound like a strong call, other times it will feel like the smallest nudge in your heart. But always it comes from love and always leads you closer to home. I see the questions swirling inside you, the ones too personal to share, the doubts you are afraid to voice, the hopes that feel too fragile to touch. I see the way your heart trembles when you wonder whether my promises include you. In this moment, let me come closer than your own breath. I have watched your late-night prayers, your quiet tears, the times you reached out in desperation, feeling unseen. Nothing in your longing has ever been ignored. Every sigh, every whispered plea, every wish for light has come before me. My presence is not a rumor for a chosen few. It is not reserved only for those who seem to have it all together. I am here for you, ready to step into the middle of your ordinary moments with comfort, strength, and hope that changes things from the inside out. You may think you must meet a standard, fix your life, or be more worthy before I draw near. You may carry old regrets and repeated struggles and assume that you have fallen just beyond my favor. Listen closely. I call you now, exactly as you are. I have always chosen people who feel small, unsure, and broken so that my love can show itself strong in their lives. Your weaknesses do not scare me. Your broken places do not push me away. I make my home with those who are honest about their need, those who dare to reach for my hand, even when they are still afraid. I am not waiting for perfection. I am waiting for permission. I want to enter the very details of your story. If you relax your resistance, even a little, you will begin to notice the gentle patience with which I surround you. I do not force my way into your heart. I stand at the door, waiting for a glance, a whisper, a yes from you. No matter how many times you have fallen, I do not tire of helping you stand again. I see your bravery when you try once more, and I delight in it, even when you think your courage is small. With me, even the smallest yes is powerful, because I supply the strength when yours runs dry. I am your anchor in confusion, your shelter in storms you cannot name. I know there's a part of you that wonders if I am really good, if I will leave you like others have when things got hard. My child, I am steady when everything else shakes. My affection for you does not fade with your mood, your mistakes, or your doubts. You cannot drain my compassion. You cannot shock me into turning away. I created you. I know you completely. My purpose has always been to restore, to heal, to see you thrive beneath my loving gaze. I am not a distant rule maker, but a loving father who rejoices over every new beginning in your life, no matter how small or slow. Every time you turn toward me, even quietly, there is joy in heaven. I notice every movement of your heart. Yes, the questions in your mind can get so loud that my invitation is hard to hear. So let this be a moment to quiet down and listen again. I never promised you a life without struggle, but I promised that I would be with you through all of it. My faithfulness does not depend on the strength of your faith. It flows from who I am, and I do not change. I am the same one who carried those before you, leaders and wanderers, widows and warriors, the joyful and the broken, through fire, famine, and loneliness. I am the one who sits beside the hurting, who lifts the face of the weary. Your struggles do not cut you off from me. Many times, they are the very places where I come closest. Today, I want to draw you into a deeper peace, one you cannot create on your own, one that does not come from pretending or forcing yourself to stay positive. This peace comes as you stop hiding and let yourself be fully seen by me, fears and all. You do not have to hide your disappointments or silence your questions before you come. Bring everything. Bring the confusion, the ache, the dreams you dropped because you were sure they would never come true. My love is not fragile. It is not easily offended or easily turned away. It searches every hidden place, patient, and determined to heal what you have long believed could never be restored. Let me hold your tired soul. Let me speak comfort into the most guarded parts of you, the places that have never fully trusted anyone. Dear me, you have not missed my plan for your life. Even if everything looks twisted and unclear, I am able to redeem what seems destroyed and create beauty from ashes you long stopped believing in. My guidance is not for flawless people. It is for those willing to trust me with one step at a time, even when the path ahead is invisible. Pay attention to the quiet nudges, the gentle thoughts that pull you toward hope, toward kindness, toward peace. These are not accidents. I am drawing you forward. My purpose for your life is deeper than your failures and brighter than any shadow. You are not lost to me. You are precious and irreplaceable. If you lean on me when you feel weakest, you will discover strength you never knew was possible. I am working on a timeline bigger than what you can see. I am weaving every thread of your story, even the tangled, painful ones, into a tapestry you will one day understand. Waiting, delays, and detours are not wasted. They are where your faith deepens and your hope is refined. Do not despise your journey or measure it against someone else's. I am with you, and what I am building with you is uniquely beautiful. In quiet moments, become aware of how close I am. You are not an accident. You are a cherished work still in progress. Right now, right where you are, my love is reaching out to you on purpose. My desire is not that you do more, achieve more, or impress more people. My desire is that you allow yourself to be loved more deeply by me. Come just as you are, full of faith or completely drained, hopeful or hurting, curious or cautious. My embrace makes room for every part of you. Trust in my patience. I see beyond what you have done or failed to do. I see who you truly are to me, my beloved child, worth everything. I am not asking you to pretend. I do not require you to offer something you do not have. Honesty is enough. If you have only a little hope left, bring it. If your questions outnumber your answers, speak them. I am not offended by your process. I am glad when you are real with me. This kind of honesty opens the door to peace that nothing can shake and joy that outlasts every season. I am ready to guide you gently, to lead you through fears and turn wounds into wisdom. When you cannot find a way forward, let me carry you. My strength is enough for both of us. Let your heart rest in what I am showing you now. This is a holy invitation to place your trust not in changing circumstances, but in my steady presence. Feel the weight of what you have been carrying. Notice the burdens you rarely mention. I see them all. Nothing about you is hidden from me. Not one anxious thought, not one quiet longing slips from my attention. You are safe under my watchful gaze, safe in my deep affection. If you have ever wondered whether I was listening, know that I have never turned my ear away from you. Every hope and every hurt has been held in my care. You might expect my power to show up only in big, dramatic ways. But I am also working in the small, ordinary pieces of your day, in conversations, choices, pauses, and thoughts. In each of these, there is room to experience my faithfulness if you slow down enough to notice. This world is full of noise, demands, and distractions that pull at your mind. But when you step into the quiet, even for a moment, you will find me there, not with judgment, but with joy that you came. I treasure your presence more than your performance. In your tasks, your dreams, and your responsibilities, remember this: your value is not built on what you produce or how you appear. It rests on my unchanging love over your life. There is beauty in letting go of control and handing your plans to the one who sees the beginning and the end. Trust is not something you have to force. It grows as you bring your real heart into my light. Some people and situations will challenge what I say. Fear will try to close your heart again. But do not let fear set the limits of your life. Let love be what guides you. Look at the flowers in the field or the birds in the sky. They are not anxious about tomorrow. They are not trapped in yesterday. They simply live, held by my care. I invite you into that same simplicity. I do not promise a life free from storms, but I promise to be your constant in all of them. When darkness presses in and you feel unsure of your next step, remember that I am in the shadow with you, gently lighting your way. You sometimes hide your wounds even from yourself, covering them in distraction or busyness. But I am not repelled by your pain. I move closer. I offer healing for what has ached for a long time. My restoration is gentle. It restores your dignity, lifts your head, and frees you from stories that say you are only what has hurt you. You are not defined by your worst moments or deepest regrets. You are defined by my love, which is wider, deeper, and stronger than anything this world can label you with. Let every false name fall away as you hear my truth. You are mine, chosen, and dearly loved. If you feel far from me, numb, distracted, discouraged, know this: you have not wandered beyond the reach of my love. There is no distance I cannot cross. Even when you wrestle, I stay near. I am not rushing or impatient. My faithfulness does not run out. I am not trying to shame you into returning. I am drawing you with kindness. Be honest with me. Pour out your confusion and longing. In that honesty, you create space for my peace to enter. A peace that does not always change your circumstances, but steadies you in the middle of them. Every day is a chance to begin again, to depend more deeply on me. When you wake, let gratitude be your first response. Not because everything is perfect, but because I am with you in every joy and every challenge. In your successes, celebrate with humility, knowing that every good thing is a gift. In your disappointments, come close and let me comfort you with something that lasts longer than temporary happiness. I am not only beside you on the mountaintops, I am especially near in the dark valleys you walk through. Nothing that reaches you has escaped my awareness. Even situations that seem meaningless or cruel are not beyond my ability to bring good. I am drawing strength from your weakness, patience from your waiting, and compassion from your suffering. Trust that I am working when you cannot see it. Wait with hope, not as someone abandoned, but as one held by a loving Father. I know your dreams, the ones you say out loud and the ones you hide because you fear disappointment. Lay them before me, not to lose them, but to let me breathe life and direction into them. When answers are slow, remember I am never late. I move in perfect timing, shaping you as your prayers rise. Sometimes what you want most is not what will truly bless you. But I never hold back anything good from those I love. Trust that what I give and what I withhold come from wisdom far beyond yours. Invite me into your daily moments. Talk to me in your laughter and in your tears. I am not bored by the routine parts of your day. That is where I walk most closely with you. In your relationships, let my gentleness soften your responses. Where you feel misunderstood, let my peace quiet your urge to resent. You may wonder if you are capable of a steady faith or real transformation. Do not measure your journey by anyone else's pace. I do not compare you. I walk with you in a way that fits who you are. Kindly show your support for our community by contributing super thanks from $50 to $100. Growth in my love is not about striving harder, but about staying close, listening, and saying yes in the small moments. I celebrate every tiny step, every shift in your heart toward me. Through every season, I remain the same. Let this truth ground you. My goodness and mercy do not shrink or fade. They follow you all the days of your life, even when you cannot feel them. When doubt stands at your door, let it be a prompt to seek me more deeply, not a reason to withdraw. Bring your questions and your confusion. I am not upset by your honesty. As you draw near, you will discover that my answer to fear is not always an explanation. It is my presence. Let my nearness meet you where you are, growing courage and hope in your heart. Do not despise your weakness. It is often the most beautiful place for my strength to be revealed. The world tells you to always be strong, always in control, but I treasure your dependence on me. In your vulnerability, my grace overflows. Come as you are. Let me be your steady foundation. If you feel even a small sense of awe or stirring as these words wash over you, know this: it is not an accident. I have chosen this moment to lift you out of shadowed thinking, not only to light your path, but to awaken a deeper hunger in you. A desire for more of what is real, more of my presence, more than what this world's empty promises can offer. My love is not confused or half-hearted. When I speak of joy, healing, and peace, I am not offering you a dream with no substance. I am inviting you to drink from a source that never runs dry. I see your questions about your purpose, your tired places, and whether anyone truly knows you. I look into your heart not to condemn you, but to show you that every moment you hope, every sigh you release, every bit of effort you give is precious to me. I see how hard you've tried to keep everything under control. Let me offer you something better. Let me give you rest that grows from trusting me. I see your striving. I see how hard you've worked, inside and out. Yet grace does not wait for you to get everything right. It meets you when you feel empty, when you finally admit you cannot create your own peace. In that place of honest insufficiency, my spirit comes close, not to shame you, but to hold you like a loving father whose strength is most visible in your weakness. Let the roots of your heart grow deep into my faithfulness, rather than your shifting emotions. Each day I lay new mercies before you, ready to be noticed and received. Even now I call you beloved, not because of what you have achieved or what you have failed to do, but because you are mine. When you are afraid of failing me or missing your destiny, pause and listen. There is nothing you can add through anxious effort to what I have already spoken over your life. My purposes unfold not through frantic striving, but through willing surrender. A surrendered heart is not weak. It is brave, a vessel ready for living water. For a moment, allow your racing thoughts to grow still. In this breath, recognize I am here, ready to pour peace and confidence into the places where worry has ruled. Pain and pressure have tried to write your story, but I am rewriting it with compassion and redemption. I tend to the parts of you that feel overlooked or misunderstood, like a gentle gardener caring for bruised stems. I do not rush your healing or judge your slow steps. I treasure your willingness to keep going, to keep hoping, to believe again. Even if yesterday's faith feels worn and thin, let me stir new courage within you. Do not despise what feels small. The seeds you plant in faith, even unseen, will one day bear fruit. The process may be slow and hidden, but it is real. I am not the voice of confusion and crushing condemnation. The harsh accusations that try to name you have no power in my presence. I speak with clarity and love, guiding you into deeper wholeness. When doubts arise, remember my heart does not change. When hope feels faint, recall the ways I have already stood beside you in both sunshine and storm, wasting none of your tears and ignoring none of your prayers. Set your focus not only on what you lack, but on what I am constantly giving you. Strength for today, hope for tomorrow, and love that outlasts every fear. In hidden places, I am building resilience in you. Even when you do not see it, I am refining and enlarging your heart. The wilderness seasons are not punishment. They peel away distractions so you can see that your true source is not your own effort, but me. In lonely hours, I whisper identity and belonging over you. You are not an orphan. You are not left to fend for yourself. My promises are steady. My presence is constant. You are never abandoned, never invisible. My invitation is not for a select few spiritual giants, but for every soul aching for restoration. My arms are open as wide as ever. No weakness makes you unworthy. No sin is too deep for my mercy. I invite you to come honestly, to lay down your image of self-sufficiency. You have nothing to prove to me. In my presence, there is only the joy of being fully known and fully loved. Receive forgiveness not as a cold transaction, but as the open door into closeness with me, moment by moment. You do not need to earn what I freely give. As you place your burdens into my hands, watch how the heavy weight of regret becomes the wings of new opportunities. You cannot yet see the full design, but I am weaving every color, every sorrow, every joy into a story that will shine with my goodness. Do not despise your journey. Even setbacks and detours are being woven into a greater purpose. Each time you choose to trust me instead of fear, you anchor yourself deeper in my reality. Your life becomes a living message of hope that the world cannot silence. Lift your eyes above what you see and feel right now. My vision for you is not limited by your circumstances or your past. Where shame has tried to chain you, I bring the keys of freedom. I call you by name into the light, not because you figured everything out, but because I delight in you. As you walk forward, led by my love, you will find the strength to release lesser things, old lies, tired labels, constant striving, so you can receive what I have prepared for you. With every breath, know that you are being held. My hands do not weaken. My patience does not run out. Each day is like a canvas, and I am painting fresh mercies across it. Will you let me surprise you with my goodness in places you have already given up on? Will you allow my hope to seep into the cracks of your disappointment, bringing life where you expected only emptiness? You are not defined by your limits or by the judgments of others. My creative power in you is more than you can imagine. Every step of trust draws you deeper into the story I am writing, a story that does not end in despair. As author and finisher, I see the real you, beyond any mask. My love is not fooled by appearances and does not turn away from brokenness. In honest openness with me, you will find freedom, not cold acceptance, but a warmth that lifts you toward wholeness. Trust my unchanging nature. Even when you fail, my faithfulness surrounds you. I teach you to walk again, to hope again, to love without fear. When I correct you, it is not to crush you, but to guide you back to life that truly matters. Yield your heart, not in hopelessness, but in expectation. I am not finished with your story. I am just beginning to reveal the wonder of who you are in me. Lay down your urgency to impress and perform. Rest in the truth that your value is already settled. Your identity is anchored in my steady love. My promises over you stand firm, not because of what you do, but because of who I am. Let the song of my love grow louder than anxiety and comparison. Allow me to awaken brave hope for the season of your life. You are not wandering aimlessly. I have woven meaning into your days and significance into your smallest acts of faith. The world defines greatness in shallow ways, but I see differently. Every small act of kindness, every choice for hope, every quiet forgiveness is a pillar in my kingdom. The love and light you carry have eternal weight. Stay open before me, ready for the next step I show you. As I bring beauty from ashes, you will understand more and more that my love has been pursuing you all along, even into the hidden places where you tucked away parts of your story and guarded old wounds. Do not believe that I turn away from brokenness. I see every scar on your heart, and I do not retreat. I move toward you, kneeling beside you in the dust, sharing your sorrows and lifting your face toward hope. I see the fatigue in your eyes, the doubts that gather like heavy clouds. When you feel tempted to withdraw, to give up, or to shut down your feelings, remember, you were not created to live in quiet resignation. You were formed for endurance, and my spirit within you is resurrection power. Do not let pain harden you. I am your protector. I do not call you to close your heart, but to turn it toward me so I can refill the dry wells with living water. Where you feel empty and forgotten, I offer sustenance that does not rely on circumstances. Every day, I give you chances to see the world through my eyes. Do not underestimate the strength of one kind act, one forgiving word, one choice to encourage instead of tear down. In these simple moments, my light breaks into ordinary spaces, changing the atmosphere around you. I have always invited my children into partnership with me, to join in the healing and restoration this broken world needs. The compassion you show, the grace you give when it feels hardest, carries a weight you do not fully see. I am building in you not just enough for yourself, but an overflow that blesses many. Lean into the discomfort of growth. Transformation can feel awkward and painful, but I am with you in every stretch. The discomfort you feel when I nudge you beyond what is familiar is not abandonment. It is proof that I am shaping and enlarging your capacity for love, joy, and influence. Resist the urge to shrink back into old patterns. Allow my spirit to breathe courage into you. Hear my affirmation. You are not alone, and with me, you have what you need. Bring me the dreams you buried under fear or disappointment. Nothing you have surrendered or lost is invisible to me. I am ready to breathe new life into forgotten hopes, to remind you that nothing is wasted. Resurrection is not only a story from long ago. It is my way of working even now. Watch how I bring to life what you thought was gone forever. Let your trust be rooted not in your abilities, but in what I can do. If you do not know what comes next, remember, it is not your clarity that secures your future, but my presence. I do not ask you to see the whole path. I only ask you to take the next step with me. As you do, more light will come. Release your need to control every outcome. Rest your confidence in my faithfulness. I walk with you through every valley and over every mountain. The journey itself matters to me, not just the destination. I cherish the closeness that grows between us as we walk step by step. You are never alone in uncertainty. I guide you through gentle whispers, inner conviction, open and closed doors, and quiet signs of my care. Prepare your heart each day to notice my subtle prompting. Sometimes I will lead you to stillness, to remind you that your worth is not connected to constant productivity. Other times I will stir you to move, to risk, to step out when you would rather stay hidden. In all of this, my goal is to root you so deeply in my character that fear no longer rules the boundaries of your life. With me, you are free to move out of the cramped space of anxiety into a wide place of trust. When old mistakes echo in your mind, remember, I do not define you by your failures. My grace is not scarce or fragile. It is the atmosphere your soul was meant to breathe. Yes, I correct you because I love you too much to let you live beneath your true identity. But correction is never rejection. My guidance always lifts, restores, and leads you into more of who you truly are. I celebrate every little victory, every time you choose the light. Look for signs of my presence in the ordinary parts of your day. I am there in your routines, your challenges, your small tasks that seem unnoticed. Nothing in your circumstances is beyond my reach. I use all things, the ones you wish had never happened, those you cannot control, and the ones you celebrate, to work good on your behalf. Trust that I am composing a song with your life, a meaning that will one day be clear, even if today you only hear broken notes. Your questions matter to me. I am not threatened by your doubts. Bring them to me. I am not a distant God who withholds love until you have all the answers. I delight in your honesty. When you confess what hurts and what doesn't make sense, you make room in your heart for my peace. My peace does not always remove the storm, but it steadies you through it. My wisdom goes beyond yours, yet I freely give insight as you seek me. I teach you how to choose well, how to love well, how to live with grace even when things are unclear. In the hidden places where your deepest longings wait patiently, do not mistake delay for neglect. I have not forgotten you. Often what feels like waiting is preparation, making room in you for blessings and responsibilities you cannot yet see. Let patience strengthen you. Let timing become something you entrust to me. I am faithful in every season, the quick and the slow, the joyful and the painful. Open your imagination to me. Let your sense of what is possible grow. I want to do more in and through you than you have asked for or even dreamed. Not because your vision is small, but because my love naturally overflows. Where you see limits, I see openings. Where you see obstacles, I see opportunities for my power. Remain close to my heart and watch how your perspective changes. Turn your gaze from "it can't happen" to "God is able." I know every silent tear, every whispered question, every flicker of hope that feels too weak to last. I am not watching from a distance. I am with you, gathering every tear, understanding every fear. When doubt insists that you are alone, remember, you are wrapped in my love. Even when you hesitate to come close, my arms remain open. Whatever weight you carry, trust is not a single jump, but a daily walk beside me. Let me steady you when you falter. I do not condemn your weakness. It is the doorway for my strength to enter. Your vulnerability can become the place where healing and renewal pour in. Notice the ways I gently nudge you, a thought that calms you, a sudden sense of peace, a memory of my faithfulness. These are not accidents. They are gifts from my heart to yours. Listen for my soft voice in laughter, in beauty, in stillness. In the quiet hours when you are finally honest with yourself, be honest with me too. There is nothing in you that shocks me or drives me away. Only through authenticity can our relationship grow into the deep joy I desire for you. I am not cold or uninterested. I am the one who weaves meaning into all you experience. I step into your darkness with a lantern, guiding you back toward light. Your pain has purpose, not to punish you, but to grow compassion and understanding in you. From your wounds, I bring empathy. From your regrets, I bring wisdom. You are not locked into your worst choices. You are not stuck in your past story. With me, everything can be redeemed. Where you see ashes, I see soil ready for new life. Let go of despair. Lean into my mercy, it does not tire. There is no part of your life that falls outside my care. In your youthful hopes, I rejoice with you. In your mature burdens, I steady you. When responsibilities feel heavy and others' opinions weigh on you, remember, you are not walking alone. When anger, jealousy, or disappointment pull at you, come to me honestly. I will not shame you for what you feel. I will transform you as you place even your ugliest emotions into my hands. Nothing you bring to me makes me turn away. I created your heart. I understand its shadows and its beauty. Trust is built not on your perfect performance, but on my unchanging character. I am faithful when you are unsure. I am steady when your world shakes. Every promise I have made stands firm, untouched by your moods or mistakes. Real freedom is learning to rest in who I am, to breathe in my presence, to know that even when everything else moves, you are secure in my love. Take time to remember how I have been with you before, how I have rescued, sustained, and surprised you with grace. Let those memories anchor your heart when waves rise. You often measure yourself by others, striving to prove yourself and fearing you are not enough. But I know who you truly are beneath every layer of protection. I see your hidden dreams, your secret hurts, your quiet hopes. When the world demands more achievement, more appearance, more answers, I invite you simply to be with me. Your worth is not tied to what you produce or how you are seen. It rests in the unshakable truth that you belong to me. Kindly show your support for our community by contributing super thanks from $50 to $100. The world will try to define you by your failures or your successes. My definition of you does not change. Let yourself pause. Breathe deeply in this sacred moment. Step away from constant striving. I am not impatient with your questions or your frustration. The things people tell you to hide, your doubt, your exhaustion, your guilt, bring them into my light. My love does not shrink in the presence of your struggles. As you lay down your burdens before me, I fill those empty spaces with peace, hope, and deeper understanding. Release your tight grip on your plans. Surrender is not losing. It is the greatest victory. In surrender, your hands are finally open to receive the blessings I long to pour out. If you worry that you missed your chance or lost your only opportunity, listen. Nothing is beyond my restoration. I bring water from dry rock. I open doors no one can close. No part of your story is wasted. Even the disasters can serve a greater purpose in my hands. Trust that I am working in the background for your good, even when all you see is confusion. When you cannot see the road ahead, lean on my heart. My guidance is never late. When you are ready to move, even with small steps, my hand is already reaching out. There will be storms that feel relentless. Grief, disappointment, and fear may try to drown your hope. In those moments, remember, I am your shelter that no storm can destroy, your steady ground that cannot be shaken, your companion through fire and flood. You will not leave every trial unchanged, but if you let me shape you, you will leave stronger, softer in the best way, and wiser. Every struggle is a doorway to know me more, to discover reserves of grace you did not know you had. Your prayers do not need perfect words to reach me. A sigh, a cry, a simple help me is enough. I am not checking your prayer for eloquence. I am listening for your heart. Come as you are. Speak simply. I am here, always listening, always glad when you turn toward me. You do not have to impress me, you only have to invite me deeper into your life. The more you seek me, the more you will discover that I have been seeking you all along. The more you lean on me, the more you will realize I have been carrying you from the beginning. I see each act of kindness, every choice to forgive instead of resent, every act of generosity, every moment when you choose hope over despair. These are precious to me. They plant seeds that grow into a harvest of transformation, for you and for those around you. Let your life be a vessel of my love in simple, quiet ways. In daily interactions, in hidden moments when no one else sees, nothing you do in love is small in my kingdom. A gentle word, a patient pause, a silent prayer, all carry eternal weight. You may doubt your impact, but I delight in using what the world calls small to do great things. If your offering feels insignificant, place it in my hands. Watch what I can do with it. Every step of faith, every act of obedience, even when unseen, echoes in eternity. Your life is part of a much bigger story, a tapestry of grace that will one day be fully revealed. Until then, walk with me. Trust my heart. Dare to believe that the chapters yet to be written are filled with hope. Anxiety, fear, and shame may still try to whisper that you are too flawed, too far gone, too broken for my love. Let me show you another reality. My gaze softens every harsh thought you hold about yourself. When your mind replays your mistakes, remember, I see more than your failures. I see a story still unfolding under my careful, loving hand. I do not keep score of your worst moments, nor do I define you by your hardest seasons. Instead, I gently lift your chin and point your eyes toward a horizon full of hope. I have not called you to live locked in the past by others' words or your own. I call you forward, wrapped in dignity and purpose. Lay down burdens you were never meant to carry. Do not hide behind walls built from old wounds. No fortress of fear can protect your soul like my embrace. With each breath, offer me your trembling heart. I will fill it with a new courage, a gentle boldness rooted not in your strength, but in the certainty of my presence. Vulnerability with me is not your undoing. It is where real healing begins. As you open your heart, I pour in living water that cleanses, restores, and nourishes the places you thought were ruined forever. With me, what was broken can become the very foundation of something beautiful. I rejoice over every step you take toward me, no matter how small. When you trip or hesitate, I am not disappointed in you. I stay by your side, even in confusion, quietly urging you onward. My beloved child, you are not alone. You are not unseen. You are not beyond help or hope. I am with you, in this moment, in the ones behind you, and in all the ones ahead. Take my hand again. Let us walk together. Before you end this moment, don't rush away. Take a final deep breath, and in your own words, speak to me right now. Tell me what you need, what you feel, or simply say, I'm here, and I choose to walk with you. Let this be your yes to the invitation you've just heard. My love for you is never a trade or a reward for getting everything right. It does not rise and fall with your performance. It is steady, unchanging, and always meets you right where you are. I want you to know this not as an idea you nod along to, but as a reality you feel deep in your heart. You are fully seen and fiercely loved. Even on the days when it's hard for you to believe it, my love does not let go. If these words are touching something deep in you, pause for a moment, place your hand on your heart and whisper, I am loved more than I know. Let your whole being hear it. When the world gets loud and your mind feels crowded, come away with me into a quiet place. In that stillness, I will tune your heart to hear my gentle whisper. My voice does not yell, accuse, or condemn. It comforts, guides, corrects with kindness, and brings you back to peace. Think of this time with me as your safe place. With me, you do not need to pretend, perform, or wear a mask. You are not measured by the expectations of others or by old wounds from your past. With me, you are simply mine, cherished, welcomed, and celebrated for who you are and who you are becoming. Right now, take a slow, deep breath. Close your eyes for a few seconds and invite me into this very moment. Act on this invitation and let your soul step into that safe place. I desire your transformation, not your humiliation. I lead you into newness with patience, not force. Surrender is not losing, it is trusting. It is a holy exchange where you release the burden of control and receive the gift of companionship and rest. When you place your plans, your fears, and your worries into my hands, you make room in your soul for my peace. Peace is not just the absence of problems, it is the deep assurance that I am with you in every situation. The storms of life may roar, but my presence is your anchor, firm and unshakable. Stand on this truth. Lift your eyes off the waves and fix them on me. It is through small, repeated choices that your heart is reshaped. Choosing to seek me, to pause and listen, to walk in humility, to forgive, and to show kindness even when it costs you. These simple acts slowly remold your inner world. Every moment you lean into my grace becomes a thread in the story of your transformation. Even when your efforts feel unnoticed or insignificant, they are not wasted. I am the master weaver. Every surrender, every quiet prayer, every act of obedience, seen or unseen, matters deeply to me. I work powerfully in hidden places, and often the greatest changes begin where no one else is watching. If you feel this stirring in your heart, don't just agree silently. Decide on one small act of love, forgiveness, or obedience you will take today and commit to it right now. Allow me to shape your desires so they line up with my good plans for your life. When you feel lost or unsure of your next step, remember that I am the one who directs your path. Your detours do not destroy my design for you. Trust that I can weave even your disappointments, delays, and closed doors into a future filled with hope. When something you longed for seems to die or disappear, hold on to the truth that my wisdom is higher than your understanding. I see beyond the moment you are in, and I love surprising you with goodness you did not see coming. Do not be afraid to dream with me. Bring me the desires you barely dare to speak out loud, the ones that feel too big, too risky, or too impossible. I am not intimidated by your ambitions, and I am not disappointed by your fears. Open every corner of your heart to me. Hold nothing back. Let your prayers be honest, your trust raw and real. I honor your openness. I can do so much through a heart that is surrendered, even when faith feels small and fragile. Bring me your questions, your doubts, your hopes, and your heartbreaks. None of them are too much for me. If these words are reaching you, pause and actually talk to me now. Whisper a fear, a dream, or a question. Don't just think about it. Speak it out or write it down so this moment becomes real. I am not a distant watcher, far away and uninterested. I am your constant companion. I see your silent battles, the choices you never talk about, and the small victories no one else applauds. I rejoice over you in those hidden moments. I take pleasure in seeing you rise each day, no matter how yesterday ended. My love is the strength that keeps you going. Let it carry you when your own determination runs out. True strength is not never struggling. It is choosing to rise again while leaning on me. Let my voice speak louder than the noise of comparison, shame, or discouragement. In my eyes, you are already loved, already chosen, already enough. When guilt tries to drag you down, answer it with the truth of my mercy. You are not condemned. In me, you are forgiven and free to walk in newness. Shame has no right to chain you anymore. I have declared your life valuable and your story worth redeeming. Walk with your head lifted, not in pride but in gratitude, knowing your worth is rooted in my promises, not in the changing opinions of people. Let my kindness reset the atmosphere inside you. If you stumble, come back to me quickly. I will not mock or humiliate you for your weakness. My strength shines brightest through your frailty. Celebrate progress instead of obsessing over perfection. Every step forward, no matter how small, makes my heart glad. Remember, nothing can separate you from my love. Not your doubts, not your failures, not even the things you hide deep inside. I know you fully, and I still choose you again and again. In the quiet hours when doubt creeps in and you wonder if your faith or your prayers even matter, know that I am right beside you. I am fully aware of every thought and feeling that moves through your heart. Each ache, each question, each longing, I hold them all with the tenderness of a loving father. When you feel like you are waiting in uncertainty, wondering if I notice or if I have gone quiet, hear this clearly. I am never absent, and I am never truly silent. My love for you is as real as the air you breathe and as constant as the changing seasons. In your waiting, I am working. I am deepening your trust, stretching your roots, and preparing you for more than you can see. When I ask you to pause or be still, it is not to punish you, but to draw you closer. In those unseen seasons where you think nothing is changing, your roots are actually growing deeper, and your spirit is being firmly anchored in my faithfulness. Every challenge, every conflict, every crossroad you face carries a hidden invitation to know me more. Do not despise small beginnings or humble steps. I have always chosen to move powerfully through what looks ordinary, unlikely, or overlooked. I am the God who sees the sparrow fall and the wildflower bloom in fields no one ever walks through. I see you with that same careful attention. I celebrate acts of faith that no one else notices. When you forgive quietly, love steadily, and hold on to hope when it would be easier to give up. In those moments, you reflect my heart in the world. Your life is like a letter of love and grace, one even angels lean in to witness. Your surrender, your yes to me, shifts the atmosphere around you. Let this be a turning point. Say a simple yes to me right now, out loud, in a whisper, or in writing, and mark this moment as one you chose trust over fear. You may feel like your prayers are tiny drops falling into a vast ocean, but to me, each word, each sigh, each whispered request is precious and powerful, woven into my greater story. When the world demands your attention and fear tries to chain you, remember where to look. Lift your eyes from the chaos and learn to look deeper into my face. I am not only the creator who spoke galaxies into being. I am your close companion in every ordinary moment. I am not standing far off, critiquing your efforts from a distance. I am with you, involved in your life, and passionately for you. When disappointment hits and plans fall apart, do not buy the lie that I have abandoned you or that your journey is ruined. Sometimes the very path you resist is the one that leads to greater freedom. Freedom shaped not by what you can achieve, but by who you are becoming as we walk together. My refining work is not meant to break you, but to reveal the gold I see in you even when you do not see it yourself. Rest is not something you must earn from me. It is not a prize for perfect performance or flawless faith. Rest is my gift to you because I delight in you. Come to me with your burdens, large and small. Let me carry what you were never meant to hold alone. I don't just rejoice when you serve, persevere, or push through. I also rejoice when you simply sit with me, setting aside the urge to prove your worth. In my love, you are already secure, already accepted, already known. You can lay shame, fear, and striving down at my feet. I am your shelter, your source, your true home. When you wrestle with your sense of worth, remember you are not defined by your failures, your achievements, or your current circumstances. Your identity has been lovingly stitched together by my hand since before your first breath. Some of the greatest victories of your life will not be seen on a stage, but will happen quietly in your heart, rejecting the lie that you are unlovable, choosing to hope again in the middle of hardship, choosing to love when it costs you. Heaven celebrates these moments. They echo my own sacrifice and unwavering love. I am not keeping a scorecard of your failures. I see your growth, your courage to rise again, the way you keep going one more time. You may feel alone some days, but if you could see with my eyes, you would know you are surrounded by my presence and by help you do not even realize is there. Let me remind you, your weaknesses are not a problem for me. They are the doorway through which my grace flows. The world may tell you to hide your flaws, but I invite you to bring everything, your confusion, your pain, your imperfection, straight to me. In the place where you feel most vulnerable, my power is at work. Do not be ashamed of your tears. I notice every one and keep them all. Not a single sigh goes unheard. When you feel empty and depleted, that is when I pour in fresh strength, not something you manufacture, but strength from my spirit, faithful and unbreakable. When thoughts about your future feel heavy and uncertain, remember that I am the author of your story. I have prepared good things for you, far more than you can ask or imagine, and they will unfold at the right time in the right way. I have not forgotten any promise I have spoken to your heart. What feels like delay is often my preparation, shaping you so that the blessings I have for you will lift you, not crush you. Trust my timing and let hope steady you. Every dream that aligns with my love is safe in my hands. If you could see the impact you are building day by day with every act of trust, you would rejoice even in your hard seasons. Your needs, even the ones you feel silly mentioning, matter to me. Nothing is too small. Bring every desire, every anxious thought to me. I am not annoyed by your process or bored by your questions. They draw me closer to you, because I love to reveal more of my heart as you seek me. When your faith wavers, I don't pull away. My faithfulness does not crumble because of your fear. Instead, I cover you with compassion and patient understanding. You are learning to trust, step by step, and I celebrate every attempt you make to move closer. Let your mornings and your nights begin and end with me. Invite me into the ordinary rhythms of your days, the chores, the conversations, the small details that seem unimportant. I care about it all. I am your confidant, your defender, your closest friend. I stand at the doorway of each new day with joy, ready to walk with you through both laughter and tears. As you make room for my presence, you will feel a quiet confidence grow within you, a peace that is not rooted in outcomes, but in the certainty of my love. Where others may speak criticism or condemnation, I speak blessing. Where shame tries to silence you, I speak your name with joy. You are not here by accident or by random chance. You are wanted, chosen, and deeply valued. Every bright part of your story and every shadowed part is being woven together into a masterpiece that will show my goodness and glory. If hope is beginning to rise again in you, act on it. Write down one truth from these words that you will return to in dark moments, and share this encouragement with someone else who needs to hear it. Do not draw back from your calling or measure your influence by what the world praises. I see far beneath the surface, and I use every surrendered moment as a seed that brings a rich harvest, both in this life and the next. Whisper your yes, even if it feels small. I take your offering, no matter how fragile, and multiply it beyond anything you could do on your own. Let hope rise again, even if it starts as the weakest flicker. I cherish even the smallest spark of faith and gently fan it into flame. As you cling to my promises, something holy happens. You trade anxiety for assurance, striving for rest, loneliness for close friendship with me. You are never out of my reach. Let me pull you near and remind you again, you are enough. Not because of what you've done, but because of my everlasting love for you. In the quiet places where your pain feels ignored by the world, I am there. I am not far away in distant galaxies or locked behind unreachable doors. I am as close as your own breathing. I count every tear you shed and tend to every unspoken ache with careful love. When you feel misunderstood, pushed aside, or invisible, these moments are not wasted. They are openings for you to know me in a deeper way, not as an idea, but as your healer, your comfort, your safe refuge. My affection for you does not rise and fall based on your achievements, failures, or performance. I delight in you simply because you are mine. There is no brokenness I cannot repair, no confusion I cannot clear, no hardship from which I cannot bring beauty. I know that human relationships may have taught you to brace for disappointment and protect your heart, but I am not like those who have hurt you. My promises do not collapse when circumstances turn against you. My commitment to you remains firm in your strength and even more so in your weakness. Kindly show your support for our community by contributing super thanks from $50 to $100. Let the truth of my presence steady your soul. I know every storm that rattles your heart, every question that keeps you up at night, every weariness that makes you want to give up. When you wonder if I really see you, remember, it was my hands that formed you and my breath that gave you life. I am not just watching you from afar, I am walking every step with you. Do not mistake waiting for abandonment or quietness for neglect. I see your entire story at once, and yet I move patiently with you, moment by moment. When you bring me your deepest fears, your regrets, your hesitant prayers, I treasure that honesty more than any polished performance. You never have to impress me. Let your defenses fall in my presence, and you will find a peace that does not rely on everything being fixed, but on my constant nearness. You may be harsh on yourself, rehearsing your failures as proof that you are not enough. I invite you to let me reinterpret your story. Where you see mistakes, I see opportunities that have grown compassion and wisdom in you. Where you felt alone, I see the moments I carried you. You often weigh your worth by weakness and lack, but I love working through what seems small or inadequate. Sometimes it is only when your own strength runs out that there is room for mine to shine brightest. Release the urge to compare your journey to others or to measure your value by achievement. You are fearfully and wonderfully made, a unique reflection of my creativity and love, carrying seeds of purpose that only I fully understand. Into the places where shame has spoken lies, I whisper truth. You are not defined by what you've done or what has been done to you. I call you by your true name, beloved, honored, chosen. Every regret, every wound, every loss can become the soil where new hope grows. Let my forgiveness wash you thoroughly, not only lifting guilt, but freeing you from the need to hide. In my presence, honesty is met with mercy, and brokenness is met with tenderness. Let go of replaying your past like a loop of accusations. I offer you more than a second chance. I offer a renewed heart. Where resentment has held you, I bring release. Where bitterness has hardened you, I invite you into the sweetness of healing. Walk with me in truth, holding nothing back. Not the questions you find embarrassing, not the struggles that keep returning. I am not tired of your doubts and not frustrated by your pace. I delight in your sincere search for me. Your reaching in the dark is a song to my heart. When you lose your way, my grace does not fade. I gently redirect, rebuild, and revive. Courage grows not by never falling, but by learning to rise with me. I am the lifter of your head, the restorer of broken places, the one who writes beauty into stories others might throw away. Let hope sink deep into you, not based on fantasy, but on my faithfulness carried through generations. Even when you cannot imagine how I will redeem what feels ruined, trust that I am working beneath the surface, weaving good from even the most tangled threads. If something in your story feels beyond repair, don't push this moment away. Tell me, even now, here's the part that hurts the most, and trust me with it. That simple act is your step of faith. Many of my greatest works begin quietly, unnoticed in the rush of ordinary days, and then emerge with unmistakable beauty at the right time. Do not measure my promises by your impatience. I am Lord over sudden miracles and slow growth alike. I carefully guard every detail of your destiny, using both joy and sorrow. You are called to shine with my love, not only when you feel full, but especially when you feel empty. In those times, draw from my endless well. I will refill you, giving you love to share that does not run out like your own strength. Let your life become a witness not to your effort, but to my sustaining power. I have placed inside you gifts the world needs: compassion that comforts, wisdom that guides, and a quiet endurance that reflects my strength in hard places. Do not downplay what I have given you. Do not underestimate the power of small, faithful acts. The kindness you show, the prayers you whisper in secret, the burdens you help others carry, these are precious to me and are woven into a tapestry of grace, reaching far beyond what you see. Choose again to walk in truth, to forgive as you have been forgiven, and to hope boldly in my goodness. I rejoice that you keep trusting me, even when change seems slow. Keep loving, keep sowing, keep showing up. Your efforts, though imperfect, are gathered and multiplied by me. You are never alone, not in your celebrations, not in your pain. I am with you in it all, finding joy in sharing every part of your journey. Let my presence reshape your expectations, not for a life without struggle, but for a heart that stays steady through it. I am with you now and always, faithful without pause, near without distance. You have walked with me through these words, feeling again and again the rhythm of my love and the touch of my hand. Even as I call you to grow and trust, my spirit wraps around you here, reminding you that you were created for this closeness with me. Every day of your life has unfolded under my watchful eye. Every secret ache in your heart has echoed in mine. My delight is not only in the big, triumphant moments, but in the quiet, hidden spaces where your soul is most open to me. In this sacred exchange, I remind you who you truly are. Let your defenses fall. I already see everything behind them. Your weaknesses do not scare me. They are familiar ground to me. Your failures are not final. They are places where I am writing a new song of hope. In my arms, your story is safe. Every part of you that you fear is beyond repair can become a testimony of redemption, a melody we write together. I am not waiting for you to reach perfection before I draw near. I join you in the middle of your process, delighted with every small move you make toward me. Whether your step is bold or barely visible, I am the one giving you the courage to move. That courage does not come from your own reserves, but from my endless strength poured into you. The doubts that spin in your mind cannot undo the truth I have spoken over your life. My purposes for you do not crumble under your storms, and my call does not fade when you walk through valleys. Trust that my commitment to you is stronger than every broken promise you've known. I ground my faithfulness in who I am. When your grip on me weakens, mine on you only tightens. When you are tired, I become your strength. You never have to hide your confusion or your questions from me. I am not shaken by your wrestling. In the deepest parts of your heart, where you fear your thoughts are too messy to voice, I am already listening. I am already bringing light into the dark places of your doubt. When you bring me even your frustration and anger, you honor our relationship. I do not respond with harshness, but with the open arms of a father whose heart is always available to his children. So rise with me from disappointment and dare to dream again under the shelter of my wings. Let me teach you that hope is not a fragile wish, but a living stream that flows from my throne. I place beauty right over the places the world wrote off. I carve purpose into every scar and gather every soft, surrendered part of you into something beautiful. This is my gift to you, the certainty that you are never alone. No matter how isolated you feel, I am nearer than your own breath. In me, your soul finds the home it has always been searching for. Every longing, every ache, every burst of laughter, and every hidden tear has always mattered to me. Your journey, with its twists, turns, and quiet holiness, is one I follow with deep affection. I care about the details. I see every small moment that others might overlook. I am never tired of you. I do not get bored with your prayers, nor am I ashamed of your questions. Your constant reaching for me, even in confusion, brings me joy. It means you are choosing connection, not distance. Let my tenderness define how you see yourself. You are not measured by a broken world's standards or by shifting approval. My declaration over you stands: you are chosen, you are loved, you were created with intention. Carry this truth with you like a shield when doubt presses hard and condemnation whispers loudly. You are more than your memories and more than your mistakes. You are a living story of mercy and wild grace still unfolding. Let my voice rise above the anxieties, the emptiness that sometimes circles your mind at night. In my word, written and living, you will find a fresh spring each day, new direction when you feel lost, new courage when you feel weak, and unexpected joy in the ordinary. The road ahead may not always be clear or smooth, but you have never taken a step alone. My hand is stretched out to you, my presence surrounding you from before and behind. I call you not just to receive my love, but to reflect it. Let what I pour into you flow outward to others. Let your life carry the fragrance of my compassion into a world starved for hope. You are my vessel of promise, chosen not because of your perfection, but because you are willing to carry what the world needs most: a love that does not break, and a mercy that never runs dry. Take courage and stand firm. Everything you have walked through has shaped you for this moment of surrender and this time of anointing. Beloved, I see you searching for something deeper, reaching for answers that cut through the noise of your days. That hunger is not a mistake. It is my invitation. This word for you is timely and intentional, prepared with you in mind before you even knew you would seek it. Set aside distractions in this moment and open your heart. I desire to awaken things in you that have long slept. If you withdraw now, some gifts may remain unopened. But if you lean in, something in you will soften and shift in my presence. Few recognize how personal my words can be. In these lines, I am not speaking to a crowd, but to you. I know exactly what you need before you find the words to explain it. I have seen every step you've taken, every moment when doubt slipped in, every weight you carry quietly. Before you attempt to tell me your whole story, remember, I formed you in secret. Nothing about you surprises me. My voice toward you is gentle but steady, and in every word I speak, my arms are open, holding you with a love stronger and more lasting than anything you've ever known. As you open your heart, expect change. My words never come without life attached to them. Let me speak to the desires you barely admit to yourself, the fragile hopes buried under layers of disappointment. I know them all and hold them carefully. When you ache for understanding or belonging, I am not unmoved. Every question, every tear, every weary sigh has come before me. Even when all seems quiet and you feel like your prayers are disappearing into the air, I am nearer than your own breath, listening with full attention. You may have believed that your struggles are too small or your story too tangled for me to care deeply. But you are wrong. From your first heartbeat, I have been working in your life, bringing beauty out of pain and purpose out of confusion. My presence does not always make a loud entrance. Sometimes it shows up right at the edge of despair, a quiet whisper of hope when you think you have none left. If you have ever wondered whether you matter to me, let that doubt go. You matter more than you know. The very things that make you feel different, outside or too much, are the places where my love fits you most personally. Bring your tired heart to me now, and let my nearness fill the cracks. As you walk through your days, expectations and pressures pile up, and you feel weighed down. It is in those moments I call your name, inviting you to lay everything down at my feet. Not because you are weak and failing, but because I am strong enough to carry what overwhelms you. Do not measure your value by performance, by mistakes, or by comparison. I do not love the way the world loves. I do not hold back affection until you prove yourself. When you fall, I do not pull away. I draw closer, offering my strength and forgiveness again and again. Every limitation you feel is a place where my grace can shine brighter. What you call your worst flaws are often the openings where my love pours in most generously. Let this truth give you rest. Striving alone will only exhaust you. I am not asking for perfection. I am seeking a heart that is honest and open before me. When you are tempted to hide behind shame or regret, when memories make you want to disappear, remember, There is no night so dark my light cannot enter it. There is no mistake so deep that I cannot redeem it. I know every chapter of your story, the joyful ones and the painful ones, and I embrace you with full knowledge of both. My forgiveness is not half-hearted. I do not wait until you reach some invisible standard. Bring your disappointments, your mess, and even your secrets into my love. Nothing you reveal will shock me. In fact, my power is clearest when you are most honest about your need. I want you to taste real freedom, a freedom from shame that allows joy to grow where fear once lived. When you receive my acceptance of you, even with your rough edges, you begin to live from rest instead of fear. This reality is yours, and you can come back to it again and again. No matter how many times you fall, I am shaping purpose from the broken pieces. I am drawing patterns, meaning, and future fruit from what you don't yet understand. Nothing is wasted, not your pain, not your waiting, not even the moments that look like dead ends. My promises are not empty words. What I have planted in your life, I will bring to harvest at the perfect time. You may grow frustrated, wondering why solutions don't arrive faster. But I am never late and never rushed. The growth that matters most often happens beneath the surface, unseen but powerful. Even in seasons of waiting, I am working, preparing blessings that are greater than your expectations. When doubt tries to steal your peace, come back to the truth. I am both willing and able to care for you. My heart is for you, not against you. My plans carry real hope, even when you feel surrounded by uncertainty. Remind yourself that your journey is yours alone. You are moving at the pace that is right for you. With every quiet moment spent with me, your roots go deeper and your foundation grows stronger. I am equipping you for days you haven't seen yet. When storms rise and fear shouts loud, remember that I am not a faraway judge. I am your ever-present help. In every struggle, I stand with you. My love is both shield and shelter, holding you in a peace that circumstances cannot break. When life is loud, demanding, or cruel, let my voice be the calm in the middle of it all. Rest in my promises. When anxiety presses in, remember that my faithfulness has never failed you, and it never will. You may feel alone, but you are never abandoned. I have written your name on my heart and hold you with a grip that does not loosen. No storm, no fear, no failure can pull you from my embrace. Let my courage become your courage. Let my strength lift your eyes beyond what you see right now. My peace is not something you have to earn. It is a gift, undeserved yet freely given, and it lasts. There will be times you question whether you really hear my voice or just your own thoughts. My guidance is not reserved for a select few. I want to lead you daily, speaking wisdom and reassurance into the details of your life. You do not have to strain or panic to hear me. Quiet your heart and know that I speak in gentle and clear ways to those who listen with faith. When you are unsure, bring your questions and concerns to me. In the right time, I will give clarity. Trust that my spirit within you gives discernment beyond what you can understand on your own. I have already equipped you for every step you must take, even when you feel unready. I rejoice when you seek me, and I delight in guiding you into true freedom. Release the pressure to have every answer. I am not in a hurry with you. I match your pace, always attentive, never irritated by your confusion. In stillness and trust, you will find the courage and clarity you desire. Don't let this stay as nice words. Choose a time today that you will set apart, even just a few minutes, to be still with me. Put it in your mind, on your calendar, or in a note so you actually follow through. The relationships you value, and even the ones that bring you pain, matter deeply to me. Every interaction is an opportunity for my love to flow. I see the wounds that others have caused and the deep need inside you to be seen, known, and valued. Let me heal those places of disappointment and teach you how to love without being ruled by fear. Forgiveness does not erase memory or pretend that pain never happened. It means releasing the grip those wounds hold over you and trusting me with justice and healing you cannot secure on your own. When you take the risk of being vulnerable, I am your defender. When loving someone feels impossible, I provide the patience and grace you lack. There is no relationship so broken that my mercy cannot restore, and no bitterness so deep that I cannot sweeten it. I will teach you to set healthy boundaries, to see yourself as I see you, and to welcome reconciliation where true healing can grow. Let me into the places in your heart that have gone hard from repeated hurt. My love can soften what feels beyond repair. I delight in your dreams as much as in your devotion. The passions and gifts inside you are not accidents. They are intentional, meant both for your joy and for the blessing of others. At times you question whether your dreams matter or if you are capable. Hear me. I place those dreams and abilities in you on purpose. I will open doors and give you courage to walk through them. Do not dismiss what matters to you. The things that make your heart come alive are things I care about too. When you feel small or unqualified, remember that I love working through humble vessels. I bring extraordinary fruit from ordinary beginnings. Offer your gifts and dreams back to me, and I will multiply them. Your creativity, your empathy, your insight, these are pathways for my spirit to move through you. Ignore the voices that belittle your value. What you bring is needed in my plan. Even your mistakes and shortcomings can be reshaped in my hands. Do not be afraid of failing. Let your failures remind you of your need for me and my endless grace. Turning back to me is not a one-time event. It is a daily movement toward life and wholeness. Each time you choose humility instead of pride, honesty instead of hiding, you grow stronger in my love. I delight to forgive and restore, showing again that mercy triumphs over judgment. Be quick to come back when you wander. You will always be welcomed, never rejected. You do not walk your path alone. My spirit in you empowers you to change, to choose love when it is hard, to be kind when it costs you. I will not withhold my spirit from you, and you cannot wear out my patience. Becoming who I created you to be may be slow, but it is sure, because I am both the author and the finisher of your faith. Every moment can become a meeting place with me. I am not limited to special days or religious moments. Every breath you take, every task you complete, can become sacred when you invite me into it. Whether you feel joyful or weary, confident or confused, I am always within reach. Learn to recognize my companionship in the daily routines and the quiet nights. Speak to me as simply as breathing. My pleasure in you is not tied to your performance, but to your willingness to stay near. As you begin your day with gratitude, let my joy color your thoughts. In confusion, allow my peace to interrupt anxious cycles. You do not need to impress me or earn my love. Just keep coming to me again and again, and you will see even the ordinary become holy ground. When the weight of life feels too heavy, pause and rest in my love. I am your anchor in the storm, steady and secure when everything else feels unstable. Allow my promises to be the compass you live by. The world may accuse and compare, but my words over you are rest, identity, and peace. I have already called you beloved and claimed you as my own. Nothing can rip you from my hand. When your thoughts spiral downward, speak the truth I declare. You are chosen, forgiven, upheld. My love is not a fleeting emotion. It is a lasting commitment, steady even on your worst days. When you have no strength left, lean on mine. Let it raise your head and steady your steps. I will never leave you or forsake you. Every promise I have made stands firm no matter what storms arise. There will be days when your future feels foggy and frightening. Remember, I hold your tomorrow with care, shaping each event with wisdom beyond your understanding. You do not need to see the entire path to trust my guidance. I invite you to walk with me one step at a time, knowing I will provide what you need in each moment. Do not fear what is ahead. I am already there. My plans for you are not to harm you, but to strengthen your heart and give you hope in the very places you thought hope was gone. Kindly show your support for our community by contributing super thanks from $50 to $100. Even when doors seem closed and your dreams seem distant, I am still at work behind the scenes. I am arranging good things that you cannot yet see. Give yourself permission to hope again. Look forward with expectation instead of dread. I have gone ahead of you, preparing paths and opportunities you will discover in time, and I will be with you through all of it. Let me speak to your deepest fears, the ones about those you love, your purpose, your future, your sense of worth. Place them in my hands. I can carry what you cannot control. Fear grows where trust is absent, but my perfect love pushes fear away. Let my love fill you and stretch within you, replacing anxiety with confidence. Whenever fear rises, return to my promises and remember the times I have already been faithful. History is full of my steady love, and your own life holds stories of rescue and provision. When you remember these things, your faith will lift and your heart will calm again. I am not angry with your anxiety. I do not scold you for worry. Instead, I gently invite you over and over to hand it to me, to trust my goodness, and to rest in my hold on you. There is also a deep longing in you to truly belong, to be fully known and accepted. I am the source of that belonging. I am the one who has named you and set you apart for love. In your lonely moments, hear my invitation. Come closer. Experience a closeness with me that goes deeper than any human relationship. Friends and family are gifts, but they are only reflections of my perfect love. Rest in the truth that you are never forgotten, never unseen. I understand you completely and delight to be with you. Even when others misunderstand or overlook you, my attention is fixed on you. Let this truth quiet your restless heart and give you courage to love others, knowing you are already secure in my love. Purpose is not reserved for a few special people. It lives in you as well. The questions you have about meaning and direction are invitations to know more of my heart. You are not an accident. Your existence is intentional. Each new day is proof that there is more I have for you. When you ask, "Why am I here?" I am glad to answer. You are here to reflect my love, to bring hope, to carry light wherever you go. Your presence makes a difference, not because of big performances, but because of faithful love in ordinary moments. When you wonder if your life matters, remember, Even the smallest act done with love echoes in eternity. Let this steady your identity and free you from constant comparison. You are enough because I say you are. Your doubts and struggles with belief do not disqualify you from my love. Questions are part of the journey, not a barrier to my favor. Bring them to me honestly. I welcome your wrestling because in that place, faith grows. My spirit meets you in confusion, teaching, guiding, and patiently leading you deeper into trust. Faith does not grow in the absence of doubt, but through the choice to turn toward me even while doubt is present. Let your questions become steps toward me, not reasons to run away. My love is a safe place for your honesty, your grief, your joy, and your rest. When temptation pulls at you or weakness overwhelms you, remember, my grace is stronger than any failure. You will never reach the bottom of my forgiveness. Each time you fall, come back. My arms are open wide. My correction is not cruel, it is loving guidance for your good. I teach you through experience, turn shame into testimony, and draw you closer in the process. Confess quickly, receive my forgiveness completely, and move forward with new boldness. I am not interested in holding your mistakes over your head. I use them to build resilience and compassion within you. Trust that my power shows up most clearly in your weakness, and that nothing, absolutely nothing, can separate you from my love. That deep longing within you for more than routine, more than noise, that hunger is not a defect. It is your spirit reaching toward me. You feel it in quiet moments, in the early morning stillness, in the tension between what the world offers and what your soul really needs. I am the one who knows you before you understand yourself, the one who formed every hidden part of you. Hear my voice. I am not far. I am closer than your next breath, aware of every thought, seeing through every wall you build. Do not let shame or discouragement keep you away. I did not come to shame you, but to restore you. I shine light into the dark corners of doubt and despair. I have seen your striving. Every effort, every secret tear, every unspoken prayer is precious to me. I see where your strength ends, and I am here, not to condemn, but to carry you. You were never meant to carry life alone. The reason you feel stretched beyond what you can handle is because in your weakness, my strength can be fully seen. When you reach the end of what you can do, open your hands to receive what only I can give. My abundance never runs out. It flows like a river, even in the driest places of your heart. I am not shocked by your failures or disappointed by your struggles. I saw every obstacle before it appeared, and I have already made a way through. All I ask is your willingness, a heart cracked open just enough for my light to enter. You might wonder if your prayers make any difference or if your unseen acts of kindness really matter. My beloved, nothing escapes my notice. Not a sigh, not a quiet longing, not the smallest act of love you have given. I see the sacrifices that no one else thanks you for. What you do in secret, I will reward in my way and time. I see in secret and I honor openly. Even when the world overlooks you, I celebrate you. Do not underestimate the power of a life lived with me in the small things. Like a tiny seed that one day becomes a sheltering tree, your trust and obedience, even when they feel small, are seeds in my garden, destined to bear abundant fruit. I have not called you to live by sight alone. What you see can mislead you. Circumstances can shout louder than my quiet voice. But if you quiet the noise and lean into my presence, you will find that my word stands firm through every season. Storms will come, but I am the anchor that holds. Hearts may grow tired, but I am the strength that restores. When confusion and temptation swirl around you, let my truth be your shield. I offer you a peace that cannot be manufactured, and a joy that springs from deep places only I can reach. Stay close to me, and what once overwhelmed you will lose its power. You are not defined by what you own, by what you lack, or by your failures. You are not the sum of other people's opinions or the roles you play. My love for you was set in place before the world began, unyielding and fierce. No mistake can erase it. I do not love you more on your best days or less on your worst. My love simply is constant, eternal. Let this truth be your foundation when everything else feels shaky. As you learn to trust my love, shame loses its grip and fear loses its throne. You may feel too broken, too late, or too small to make a difference. But I have always chosen the humble and the overlooked, the ones who come with empty hands and say, "Here I am." My glory shines brightest in fragile vessels, in those who honestly admit their need. I am not asking for polished perfection or unshakable faith. I ask for your yes, your willingness to place your trembling hand in mine and let me lead. When you take even the smallest step, whispering your willingness, I meet you with strength you did not know you carried and grace that covers every gap. Life may have taught you to harden your heart and expect disappointment, but I invite you to draw near and risk trust with me. I will not break what is already bruised or ignore a small, flickering hope. Your fragile faith is safe in my hands. My faithfulness is beyond what you can imagine. I do not grow tired, and I do not forget my promises. The foundation I lay cannot be shaken by the uncertainty of the world. When storms strike your confidence and accusations scream in your mind, let my words be the quiet center you return to. You are chosen, you are seen, you are loved. Even now, I am doing something new in you. You may not feel it. The ground of your heart may seem barren, but beneath the surface, I am at work. Trust that what I have started, I will finish. The dreams I placed in you are not dead. They are being refined, prepared to bloom at exactly the right time. Do not hurry the process. Do not despise small beginnings. My timing is perfect, and each day you remain close to me. My purpose in you continues to unfold, quietly but surely. When you are exhausted, rest in my embrace. Let go of trying to earn my love or prove your value. I have already called you my own. Bring me your doubts, your disappointments, your unmet longings. I will not turn away from your questions or your pain. With me, you are fully known and fully accepted. As you stay near, you will find your burdens growing lighter and your vision becoming clearer. I will show you the next step and give you what you need for today. Know this moment is not an accident. I have drawn you here to remind you of who you are and whose you are. Your story is not finished. Your struggles do not disqualify you. Your best days are not behind you. Lift your eyes to me, for I am lifting you. I am with you now, and I will never leave you. Before you move on from this moment, choose one clear response. A prayer to pray, a truth to write down, a person to encourage, or a habit to begin with me. Act on it today and let this word become a living change in your life. It is never too late for me to move in your life. My timing is always kind and always right. Even when, from where you stand, it feels slow, confusing, or silent. Where you see a wall, I see a doorway. Where you see a dead end, I see the start of something new. When you loosen your grip on what you are holding so tightly, I can gently place into your hands blessings you would never have known to ask for. As you sit quietly with me, old hurts can begin to soften, and a small, steady hope can rise where you once felt only emptiness. Healing is not a project you must complete. It is a gift I pour over you as you rest in the shelter of my arms. Let me touch the places in you that ache with loss, disappointment, and betrayal. I understand the layers of your pain, even the parts you struggle to explain. My compassion is not distant or vague. It is personal, close, and perfectly fitted to what your heart needs most right now. I will not rush you, and I will not shame you for your battles. There is room in my love for your tears, your anger, your questions, and even your silence. With me, you are safe. Right now, take a deep breath. Close your eyes for a moment and whisper from your heart, I trust your timing. When you feel too tired to speak, let your sighs and your stillness be enough. I am at work in you and around you, restoring what has been taken, redeeming what has been broken, and shaping a future for you that glows with hope. It gives me joy when you choose to thank me. Whether your gratitude comes out in excited praise or in a quiet whisper through pain, let it become an anchor that roots you in my goodness and helps you notice my touch in the smallest details. When life feels uncertain and heavy, pause and remember the times I have carried you, provided for you, and comforted you in dark seasons. Each memory of my kindness is like a stepping stone that helps you walk forward with courage. Bring to me your little joys and your big celebrations. I rejoice with you the way a loving parent rejoices over a child's laughter and new discoveries. No part of your life is too small to matter to me. As you practice gratitude, you will sense my presence more clearly. My voice will feel more familiar. My peace will rest on you like the gentle settling of morning dew. Even now, pause and name 3 things you are grateful for. Say them to me, out loud or in a whisper. Remember, your worth never changes based on what others say or fail to say about you. It does not rise and fall with your achievements, skills, or possessions. You are precious because I chose you, called you by name, and claimed you as my own. My love for you does not wobble or weaken. It is steady, fierce, and protective. I see the beauty I placed inside you, even when you can see only your flaws. Where you notice weaknesses and lack, I see potential, honor, and my own heart reflected in you. Rest in this love you did not earn and can never exhaust. Let it slowly change the way you see yourself and others. As you live with the awareness that you are deeply loved, you will grow kinder toward your own mistakes and more able to extend forgiveness and compassion to those around you. If these words are touching something deep inside you, place your hand over your heart and quietly say, I am loved. I am chosen. I am yours. Let your life become a quiet song of trust, a daily yes to my leading, even when it feels mysterious. You do not need to understand every twist in the road to take the next step. My wisdom is far greater than your understanding, and my vision goes far beyond what you can see today. Ask me for discernment, and I will guide your steps. Even when the road feels unfamiliar, or the next marker is hidden, you are not wandering alone. My spirit is within you, whispering guidance, shining light on your choices, and giving courage when you hesitate. When confusion grows or anxiety clouds your thoughts, bring every question to me without shame. I am not shaken by your doubts. With me, questions are not barriers, but doorways into deeper understanding and stronger trust. Let your relationships be soaked in my love. Choose patience when others test your limits. Choose compassion when you feel misunderstood. Choose humility when pride wants to win. As you receive grace from me, give it freely to others, not keeping score or holding grudges. Remember, every person you meet carries my image, bears their own burdens, and is deeply loved by me. Let kindness be the way you speak, and let forgiveness be your default response. This does not mean ignoring your own needs or allowing harm. It means letting my love overflow through you in healthy ways that give life. Where healing between people is possible, seek it with honesty and courage. Where it is not, release bitterness and place the outcome in my hands, knowing that I am both just and compassionate. Kindly show your support for our community by contributing super thanks from $50 to $100. I know the thoughts that circle through your mind, the hidden questions that rise when you feel alone, insecure, or lost. You are not invisible to me, and your doubts have not pushed me away. Every longing for truth, every desire for comfort, every quiet search for meaning is like an open door through which I gladly enter. Many chase answers in places that can only bring short-lived peace. But I offer you a true home for your soul, a resting place where your spirit can breathe. Let me calm the storms inside you. When the noise of the world grows loud and your heart aches to understand, remember that I am not far off and I am not silent. I speak in ways both gentle and clear. I speak in the pause between your worried thoughts, in the stubborn hope that rises again after disappointment, in the surprising strength you find to forgive, to get up, or to try once more. These are my fingerprints on your life, quiet signs that I am moving in ways you might not notice at first. If you feel my whisper in this moment, don't rush past it. Be still for a few seconds and simply say, "Speak, I'm listening." You may sometimes look back at your failures and believe they disqualify you from my love or my plans, but I see beyond your mistakes and regrets. When I look at you, I see a child of great value, created with intention and purpose. I chose you long before you took your first breath. My love is wider than every river you have crossed, deeper than every sorrow you have experienced, and more constant than every season that has changed around you. If you allow yourself even a moment to truly believe this, your heavy load will begin to feel lighter. Guilt and shame are heavy burdens, and you were never meant to carry them forever. Lay them down before me. Let me trade your shame for joy, your worry for peace, your confusion for clear direction. There will be times when you wonder, is this really God speaking or just my own thoughts and wishes? Know this, my leading will not drive you into fear or isolation. It will always draw you toward freedom, love, and truth. Ask me to help you notice the quiet ways I answer. I am very patient as you learn to recognize my voice. I do not demand that you hear perfectly. I ask only that you stay willing to listen and to respond when you sense my gentle prompting. Every small step you take in faith builds your confidence to recognize me. I search your heart, not to accuse you, but to nurture what is true and good inside you. Even your desire to please me is already a sign that my spirit is working in you. Let this truth settle deeply into you. Your life matters, and it matters in a unique way. Do not compare your journey with someone else's story. I did not write your path to look like theirs. Where you have felt unseen, I have watched over you. Where you have felt less than others, I have called you precious. where you have felt replaceable. I have declared that you are necessary in my unfolding plan. Lift your head and dare to believe that you are important, simply because you are mine. Do not overlook the small, everyday choices for kindness, patience, and honesty. They weigh more in my sight than you realize. In a world chasing applause and attention, I invite you to rest in being faithful rather than being famous. The work you do in secret is not hidden from me. I do not ask you to live this life by your own ideas or strength. My spirit is closer than your own breath, ready to guide you gently when you stumble and to lead you back when you drift. Invite me into your ordinary moments. Let me bring light into the simple tasks: washing dishes, driving, working, caring, listening, so that you recognize each ordinary day as full of my purpose and love. I delight to be involved in it all. Pause for a moment and become aware of my presence around you. Your life is like a canvas, and I am the artist. You may only see a few strokes or colors right now, but one day you will marvel at the beauty of the full picture. Trust is the foundation of our relationship. I know trust does not always come easily for you. You may have been let down before, and those wounds still hurt. Let me care for those tender places. My promises do not fade with time and do not change with your circumstances. They are as sure now as when I first whispered them to your heart. When despair tries to convince you to quit, hold tightly to me. I am your safe place and your steady shelter. In your disappointment, I am present with a love that can outlast every trial. When you are tempted to cling to bitterness or resentment, remember who you are and whose you are. I call you to a higher way, not to crush you, but to protect your soul. Forgiveness is not easy, but it is the road to freedom and healing. When you choose mercy instead of revenge, you release yourself from the poison that has been hurting you. I see your pain, and I never make light of it, but I also will not let it be the final word over your life. Right now, think of one wound, one person, or one memory, and whisper, I place this in your hands. Help me forgive. Let go, not because the other person deserves it, but because I want your heart to breathe freely. When you lack the strength to forgive, look to me. I will supply it. If you struggle to believe that my love for you can really be this constant, look for the signs. Every sunrise, every simple kindness you receive, every quiet nudge toward peace, all of these are reminders that you are seen and treasured. Do not overlook the power of these small signs. They are my ongoing conversation with you, a love note written day by day. I invite you not only to agree with this truth in your mind, but to allow it into your heart in a way that changes how you see your life. When you worry about the future, remember that you do not walk into it alone. I am already present in every day you have not yet lived, preparing the way ahead of you. Even when all you can see is uncertainty, I see the full path. You are invited to take each step knowing that my care surrounds your every move. Do not be frozen by fear of making the wrong choice. Ask me into your decisions, and I will shape even the smallest ones for your good. When you feel weak, lean into my strength. I am strong for you. I will not demand energy or effort you do not have. My power is made perfect in your weakness, not in your performance. Rest in me, knowing that you are secure whether you cross off many tasks or simply manage to get through the day. My love does not change with your productivity. Right now, just as you are loved, held, and valued. I know there are days when it's hard for you to see my hand in the details of your life. You may look at your situation and wonder if I am truly here, if my promises are still true for you. I see the longing in your heart for reassurance. I know you are searching for signs that I am still working for your good, even when shadows fall across your path. Hear this, I have never taken my eyes off you, not even for a moment. In your routine tasks, your laughter, your fear, your deep breaths, I am there, giving you life with intention and care. Nothing in your story is wasted. The ordinary days, the painful seasons, the confusing moments, each one is being woven into a tapestry more beautiful than you can see from where you stand now. My wisdom reaches deeper than your understanding, and my timing unfolds with perfect purpose. When you feel restless or lost, remember how I met my people in the wilderness, giving them what they needed one day at a time. I am still the same with you. I meet you in your quiet moments, in your wordless sighs, in small glimpses of wonder that you may overlook. The pace of the world tries to drown out my gentle voice, but if you slow down and quiet your inner storm, you will recognize that I have been here all along. I know your secret dreams and the delicate scars you try to hide. I know your successes and your failures. None of it surprises me. I simply ask that you come to me honestly, bringing your real heart, not a polished version of yourself. Where you feel weak, I will show my strength. Where you feel empty, I will kindle new joy. You do not walk the hard road by yourself. When you are tired or discouraged by repeated setbacks, lean into me. My arms do not grow weary, and my compassion will not run dry. In your search for meaning, you do not need to chase the world's praise. I made you with purpose, and my delight in you does not depend on perfect results. Think of a seed hidden in cold soil. It may feel buried and forgotten, but growth is happening beneath the surface. Trust that process. Rest in me when answers are far away. Lay down the heavy weight of comparison and impossible. My grace is not only for the strong, it is a soft covering for every surrendered heart. When you feel the urge to pull away from me out of shame or fear, know that I move toward you in those very moments. I do not turn away from your confusion or weakness. I bend down to lift you up. Every tear you cry is precious to me, remembered as part of your journey. In the quiet place where pretending fades, you will find my presence to be the most gentle and healing invitation. I am the Father who welcomes the tired and restores the brokenhearted. I am the shepherd who goes after the one who has wandered, calling you by name. You are never out of reach. Even while chaos swirls, I speak peace into your storm. Not a shallow peace that disappears, but a deep calm that holds you steady. Your story does not end with your wounds or your mistakes. Let my love fill the empty spaces you tried to fill with lesser things. What you view as failure or disqualification, I see as an opening for redemption. Your journey is not defined by one moment or one chapter, but by the steady thread of my faithfulness woven through it all. Every day carries a new invitation to notice me in the ordinary. When you feel alone, overlooked, or misunderstood, remember that I see you completely and love you entirely. I care about the desires that seem small to others, the dreams you're afraid to share, the needs you worry will never be met. Lay them before me, not because I do not know, but because I want to carry them with you. I honor your courage, even when it feels fragile and small. The smallest movement of your heart toward me is met with open arms. Rest in the truth that I do not measure you by the world's standards, but by the honesty of your trust in me. You are precious to me, not for what you do, but for who you are and to whom you belong. There is beauty in the process you are in, even when it feels slow or unseen. Do not despise small beginnings or quiet seasons. These are often the times when your roots grow deep and your character is shaped. I treasure your willingness to keep going, to trust me with what you cannot yet see. My timing is not delay, it is preparation. Like the sunrise that slowly but surely brightens the sky, my promises rise faithfully over your life. Let go of the need to have every answer. Hold on instead to this one certainty. I am with you, and I am working all things together for your good and for my glory. You see only a thread, I see the whole tapestry. Trust that your life held in my hands is unfolding as it should. You are seen, fully known, and loved without condition. This is not a fragile love. It is the steady, enduring affection of the one who made you. In times of confusion, reach for me. In times of joy, thank me. I celebrate with you in your gratitude and sit with you in your sorrow. My presence is not earned. It is a gift, offered again and again. Do not run from me when you feel unworthy. Come closer. It is there that you will truly understand grace. I hold nothing back from those who sincerely seek me. Your questions do not scare me. Your letdowns do not push me away. Bring everything into the light with me. In that light, shame loses its grip and freedom begins to grow. Even as you continue forward, remember this: what feels ordinary becomes holy when you offer it to me. I delight in the quiet acts of trust, the softest prayers, the hesitant steps toward forgiveness and hope. There is no special level you must reach before you are welcome in my presence. My love is not given in small portions. It flows from who I am. Stop striving for perfection. It is my perfection that covers you. My power is made perfect in your weakness. This may seem upside down, but it is the heart of my kingdom. Choose courage, not because you feel fearless, but because you know I walk with you. When you feel lost, I offer wisdom. When you are afraid, I give peace. You do not need to impress me. Simply be with me, as I am always with you. There is purpose even in your pain, and nothing is wasted in my hands. As you yield to me, your greatest struggles become the soil for miracles and new growth. I am your steady place, the one who brings beauty from ashes and streams of life into the dry parts of your heart. My desire is not just for distant obedience, but for close, trusting hearts that believe I am good and will not fail them. Let me stay with you. Let me lead you deeper. Even now, in the quiet of your heart, you can sense my hand at work, softly, without fanfare, but always with care. I am not overwhelmed by your inner storms or surprised by the hidden battles you face. I see it all, and my love does not back away from your doubt or from the parts of you you wish were different. Instead, I come closer, inviting you to look beyond your limits and failures and to see yourself through the lens of my mercy. Every chapter of your story matters to me. Even your mistakes cannot remove you from my covenant of love. I invite you to stop trying to be perfect. I never asked you to wear a mask or earn your place in my family. Let go of the urge to hide your weaknesses from me. They are not barriers to my grace, but open doors for my strength. In your most vulnerable moments, I have been closest, holding you when you faltered, breathing hope into you when despair tried to take root. The world may have offered you love that depends on performance, but what I give is steady and unchanging. When you quiet your racing thoughts, you will begin to hear my gentle reassurance. Nothing can separate you from my love. Not your past, not your fears, not even your silent disappointments. You struggle at times with judging yourself harshly, feeling that you must always be strong and never shaken. But I do not delight in an act. I delight in the real you. Every honest cry for help, every simple confession of need is precious to me. I never tire of hearing your voice or listening to the details of your day. Each time you turn to me, your trust grows, not because you never fall, but because you learn to lean on my strength instead of your own. I offer you a rest the world cannot create, a deep rest that comes from knowing you are fully known and fully loved. Nothing is too small for me to notice. The tears no one else sees, the prayers you cannot put into words, the kind actions you do when nobody thanks you. These moments are treasures to me. Where others misunderstand or ignore you, I keep every part of your story close. I am watching over who you are becoming, shaping even your delays and disappointments for good in ways you do not yet see. My heart is moved by what has hurt you, and I am already working in those areas, preparing restoration, not because you have earned it, but because I love to give good gifts to those who trust me. Kindly show your support for our community by contributing super thanks from $50 to $100. Your walk with me will not always feel simple or certain. There will be days filled with questions, pain that lingers longer than you hoped, and progress that seems too slow. You are not failing in these seasons. They are where you learn the beauty of surrender. Choosing me when clarity is missing, resting in my faithfulness when your own feels small. Do not hate your weakness. I use even broken vessels to show my glory, so that you and those watching can tell that the beauty is from me and not from your outer strength. If you could see how carefully and passionately I am shaping your growth, you would not be afraid of being left behind. I am fully committed to completing the work I began in you. Trust the slow work of my hands, even when you cannot understand it. I am writing chapters that will one day explain the very questions and bruises you carry now. You are not an afterthought. You are personally and intentionally loved. Each morning I offer fresh mercy, not holding your past against you. Let your guard soften, and let my acceptance sink beneath the walls you have raised to protect yourself. I do not ask for a polished version of you. I ask for the real you. My arms remain open, inviting you to risk coming closer, to discover that I never flinch at your wounds or turn away from your failures. I am the one who lifts the head of the weary, who tracks the hidden battles of your heart, and who brings comfort that outlasts every distraction. There is a path I have created uniquely for you. Others may not understand the weight you carry or the dreams I have placed in you. Still, I have set markers of grace along your way, drawing you forward with hope, even when your path goes through shadows. Trust that my presence is both your guide and your reward. When you catch yourself comparing your journey to someone else's, stop and remember that my eyes are on you, not as a harsh judge counting mistakes, but as a loving father rejoicing over your growth. I celebrate each act of bravery, each moment of surrender, each time you choose trust over fear. Do not let jealousy or discouragement take root. My plans for you are carefully designed. Only you can live the calling I have placed on your life. Let the success of others remind you that I am at work in many lives, including yours. You are seen, valued, and irreplaceable in my kingdom. On days when darkness feels closer than light and the way forward feels unclear, turn again to my promises instead of your worries. I am still with you, still speaking peace over your questions, still breathing courage into your spirit for all that is ahead. Do not fear the unfamiliar, for I have already gone before you. Even when you doubt, even when your faith flickers, my commitment to you does not change. Draw near, and I will fill you with the assurance that you are exactly where you need to be for me to continue the good work I have begun. Even when you walk through valleys covered in shadows and cannot see where your foot will land next, I am beside you. The confidence you seek will not always come from feeling strong, but from remembering that I am the one holding you. When the world's noise quiets and you pause to listen, you will sense the depth of my nearness. I invite you to release the loads you were never meant to carry alone. Let my everlasting arms be the solid ground beneath you. The world will tempt you to measure your worth by performance, status, or success, but I am reminding you that your true value comes from my love spoken over you since the beginning. You may battle feelings of not being enough. You may wonder whether your quiet efforts and private prayers make a difference. Hear me, I see what others miss. I value the heart that serves in secret, that chooses kindness without applause. I am not looking for perfection or dramatic deeds. I delight in your willingness, your openness, your small but real faith. In your vulnerability, I have room to show my strength. In your honest questions, you invite my wisdom. You are not meant to carry every answer. You are meant to keep seeking me, confident that I always respond to a sincere heart. Do not be afraid to lay your questions before me. I am not bothered by your uncertainty, and I am not far from your doubts. Every struggle, every worry that keeps you awake, every quiet ache, I know them all. I hold you gently with a patience that cannot be worn out. When you feel like a failure, my voice does not condemn. It invites, come to me. Let me remove the shame and restore your hope. Receive my forgiveness and believe that I call you clean, cherished, and chosen. When you find yourself repeating old patterns or wrestling with guilt, remember that my power to make things new is greater than any mark the past can leave. You are fearfully and wonderfully made, both in body and in spirit, with gifts and desires I have carefully placed within you. The world pressures you to compare and to chase what others have. But I invite you into a quiet, holy place where you can see the beauty of who you really are. Let my love be the mirror in which you look at yourself. My gaze does not press you down with shame. It lifts you up with tenderness. As you come closer to me, you will begin to notice the creativity, wisdom, and compassion I have woven into your soul. Embrace each day as a canvas we share. Sometimes we will paint in bright, bold colors, and sometimes in soft, gentle shades, but always with purpose. Do not look down on small beginnings or ordinary tasks. I treasure every moment you choose obedience, even when no one else sees. There will be seasons when the road ahead seems narrow or unclear, when the future feels like a tangled design you cannot yet understand. In those times, let trust be your anchor, not trust in your emotions or circumstances, but trust in my promise to walk with you into every unknown. A life of faith is not marked by the absence of uncertainty, but by the choice to lean on my promises when fear presses in. With me, You never face hardship alone. I give you strength for each day and fresh mercy with every sunrise. Press into my peace. Peace is not the absence of trouble, but my presence with you in the middle of it. Even when anxiety rises like a storm, let me quiet your heart and remind you that nothing can separate you from my love. Bring your worries to me, not as a last option, but as your first response. I welcome every concern and never become tired of your needs. Though the world around you may be filled with chaos, you can know a deep and unshakable calm when your heart is anchored in me. In this quietness, I speak words of life and direction. My gentle whispers become your guide. I love to reveal myself to those who truly seek me. Your questions draw me near. Your hunger for me stirs my response. You were made for this communion with me. I am not distant. I am the one who calls you by name, inviting you to walk hand in hand with me through every season. Sometimes my leading will feel like a gentle nudge, a steady conviction in your heart, a word that suddenly brings clarity. At other times, it will simply be the steady assurance that I am going ahead of you, even when the path is hidden. You are not left alone to figure out life's complexity. When decisions feel heavy and the noise of many opinions clouds your mind, come back to me. Let my wisdom light your way. I promise to direct your steps, to close doors that are not for you, and to open doors that will bless you, even if they are not the ones you expected. Trust me with your disappointments. I redeem every loss. Whatever you place in my hands, I can transform and multiply in ways you cannot imagine. There is no detour, no delay, no defeat that I cannot turn toward good when you surrender it to my loving plan. Let hope rise in you again, a hope not built on wishful thinking, but grounded in my faithfulness. If your hope has grown tired, bring it to me. I am the author of your story. Before a single chapter unfolded, my plans for you were full of goodness. Your past does not cancel the joy and fullness I desire for your future. In the moments when you feel least deserving, remember, my love does not fade. I take joy in coming close, restoring, and renewing. Hold on to the promises I have planted in your heart. None of my words over your life will return empty. In everything you face, learn to cultivate gratitude. Gratitude lifts your eyes from the weight of your situation and helps you see from my perspective. Every provision, every kindness, every breath is an invitation to notice my nearness. Even on difficult days, gifts are hidden, waiting to be seen, a spark of light in darkness, a kind word from a friend, a moment of rest. As you look with thankful eyes, your heart becomes fertile soil for joy, no matter what is happening around you. Gratitude is the song of a soul that knows it is seen, loved, and cared for. Doubt may come, but it cannot overpower a life rooted in my love. Let each question become a bridge that brings you closer, an invitation into deeper intimacy with me. When you are honest with me about your fears, uncertainties, and longing for reassurance, I look at you with compassion. I am not impatient with your growth. My commitment to you does not weaken when you are weak. In fact, it is in your weakness that my strength shines the clearest. I cherish every moment you come to me with your questions, because in seeking, you discover more of my heart. And as you continue on this path, remember my constant presence. Through every twist, every moment of clarity, every wave of confusion, my spirit walks beside you. When you step into the unknown, you are not alone. The counselor within you is always guiding, always leading, always nurturing the seeds of hope. Your struggles are not wasted. I weave them into the tapestry of who you are becoming, each challenge adding depth and color to the picture I am painting with your life. Even in seasons that feel cold or empty, new roots of faith are reaching deeper, unseen. I rejoice not only in your victories, but also in every time you choose to trust me, even while you tremble. That trust, offered honestly in the middle of uncertainty, is a precious gift to me. Remember, my invitation to you is not only to do things for me, but to live with me, to share your ordinary days, your sadness, your laughter, and your gratitude. I treasure your honest words, your confessions, your silent prayers, and your whispered dreams. These real, unfiltered moments are where our relationship grows. You do not have to hide behind a mask with me. Bring me your whole self, including the parts you label as too messy or not enough. I do not turn away. I draw close, healing what is wounded, breathing life into what feels numb. My love is not shaken by your doubts, and my joy over you does not fade when you fall. When you think about the future, understand that real hope is not built on shifting circumstances. Hope is anchored in me, the one who never changes. The world will offer you fragile promises, but I offer you a firm foundation that cannot be moved. When you are tempted to look for security in temporary things, pause and turn your eyes back to me. Let my words be your shelter. Let my character be your shield. I am not absent in your waiting. Often, waiting is the very place where I prepare your heart for more of my glory. Trust that what I have spoken over you will not fail. I am never surprised by any turn your story takes. I see the end from the beginning, holding every chapter and every pause in my hands. Know that your vulnerability is safe with me. When you open your heart, you are inviting me into the places where healing is most needed. You do not need to pretend here. If you feel weak, tell me. If you are tired, let me carry your burdens. You were not designed to push endlessly or to carry your troubles alone. Let me teach you the rhythms of rest, the beauty of stillness, and the fullness that comes when you learn to receive. As you place your burdens in my hands, you will experience a lightness that goes beyond human understanding. My peace is not just the fading quiet after a storm. It is the deep assurance of my presence guarding your heart and mind, even while the storm rages. You often measure yourself against noisy standards around you, forgetting that I see you through the lens of deep, faithful love. Do not let the pressure to perform steal the freedom I have given you. You are already loved, already chosen, already treasured. The name I speak over you is beloved. The labels the world gives you do not define you. I am the one who names you, who marks your life with purpose. You are precious to me, even when you feel like you disappear into the crowd. Let this truth for you settle deep inside. You belong with me. Your journey will not be perfect. It is a path of continuing, step by step, leaning on grace every day. There will be times when the way is foggy and discouragement pulls at you. In those moments, remember that strength is not having no struggle, but having the quiet courage to stand when it would be easier to give up, to hope when giving into despair would feel simpler. I lift your head. I meet you on the mountaintop, in the valley, and in the ordinary spaces between. I celebrate every act of kindness, every step of obedience, every gentle word spoken in faith. These are signs of my kingdom growing in and through you. Do not look down on small beginnings. The seeds you plant in faith today will produce a harvest at the right time. Many of my greatest works start small and unseen, growing quietly under the surface of everyday life. Your persistence in doing good will bear fruit, even if you cannot see it yet. Do not give up doing what is right. I notice every act of love and every hidden sacrifice. I see the motives others miss. With me, nothing is wasted. Not your prayers, not your tears, not even your doubts. I gather them all and transform each one with my grace. You are not meant to walk alone. I have placed people around you, weaving your story with theirs for shared encouragement and hope. Value the gift of community, even though it is imperfect. In your connections with others, my love is reflected and my wisdom is multiplied. There will be times when another person's faith strengthens yours, and times when your honesty opens a door to heal someone else. Let your relationships become safe places where grace is given and received, where my presence is honored. Your personal story matters deeply, but you are also part of something much bigger. A family, a body, a movement of my spirit. I urge you not to compare your path with anyone else's. Each life is unique and measured not by external success, but by the quiet transformation of the heart. There will be seasons when you are called to step out boldly, and seasons when you are simply called to rest and be renewed. Both are important, and both are necessary. Listen for my voice in every season, even in the soft nudges and gentle convictions. I will lead you step by step as you make room for me in your choices, your friendships, and your dreams. Allow me to surprise you with joy in unexpected ways. Let me show you the freedom that comes not from striving, but from surrender. When fear whispers that you are alone or unlovable, return to my promises. When shame tries to lock you up, look to me as your Redeemer. When anxiety attempts to steal your calm, lean into the truth that I am for you and not against you. My love is not weak or temporary. It will hold you in every season. Come nearer, because here you will discover not only who I am, but who you truly are. In me, you are made whole. As you move deeper into my presence, you may notice your old habits and ways of thinking loosening their grip. It can feel unsettling, because real transformation often means rearranging what you thought would never change. But this process is holy. When you feel tempted to run back to what is familiar, hear my invitation to keep moving forward with me. Each anxious thought and each doubt can become a stepping stone if you place it in my hands instead of building a wall with it. Your faith may feel small at times, but my faithfulness does not shrink. Where you feel gaps in your strength, my grace fits perfectly. Let your days and nights be colored by the awareness that I am not only with you, but within you. Kindly show your support for our community by contributing super thanks from $50 to $100. The world will try to tell you who you are based on success, failure, comparison, and noise. I call you back to your true name, the one I speak in quiet, beloved, chosen, known. When you feel unseen or misunderstood, remember that I have searched your innermost places and know every longing, every joy, every hurt. Nothing about you is hidden from me. Everything about you is cherished. My desire is that you would live from the deep river of my love, not from the shallow waters of fear or the need to impress. There will be moments when you feel like you are moving against the flow of those around you. Do not let their resistance disturb your peace. You are not alone in this upstream journey. My spirit in you is your strength and your comfort. When your life is full, be alert to my presence. When resources are low, be alert to my presence. Both seasons hold lessons of my sufficiency. When I bless you, receive with open hands, not a fearful grip. When the season is lean, let it deepen your dependence on me. My provision may not always appear the way you expect, but it will always be enough. If you are asking, will there be enough, strength enough, hope enough, love enough? Know that I myself am your answer. In me, you will not run dry. In the quiet hours when your burdens feel heavy, remember that I never meant for you to carry them alone. There is a freedom that comes when you release what you cling to most tightly. If you trust me in the hidden places, I will show you peace that goes beyond understanding. The world praises self-reliance and constant striving, but I invite you into the freedom of surrender. Leaning on me is not weakness, it is wisdom. Every time you bring your fears honestly to me, I do not scold you. I welcome you, holding you with patience and kindness. Learning to hear my whisper among the distractions is a journey. I am gentle, not harsh. My voice guides and comforts, convicts and corrects, but never condemns. Take heart in the small nudges that move you toward peace, generosity, and truth. Even when you misunderstand or hesitate, I am glad you are learning to listen. I am never shocked by your shortcomings. I have woven redemption into every part of your story. Today's stumbles can become tomorrow's wisdom. As you grow more familiar with my ways, your heart will naturally soften toward others, not just because you're trying harder, but because I am reshaping you from the inside. As you remain in me, my love will overflow into your words, actions, and reactions. Forgiveness will come easier. Kindness will feel more natural. The burdens you carry for others will feel lighter because you carry them with me. Resist the urge to measure your spiritual progress by perfection. Instead, celebrate each small victory, each moment you choose love instead of retreat. The work I am doing in you is not rushed. I am far more patient with your growth than you are. Do not be discouraged by setbacks. Every strong tree has endured wind and storms, growing deeper roots through each one. In the same way, I am anchoring you more deeply, even when all you can see are broken branches. Your value to me is not based on outcomes, but on your belonging. When you are tempted to fix your eyes only on results, come back to simply sitting with me. Let your worth be settled in my love, not in what you get done. I am not distant or detached from the details of your life. I see the smile you offer, the unnoticed acts of kindness, the sacrifices no one else understands. These are not small things in my eyes. They are bright offerings that touch eternity. There is purpose in the ordinary. There is sacred beauty hidden in your daily routines and whispered prayers. Never underestimate the power of steady love, even when it feels unseen. I rejoice in every act of generosity, every choice to refuse bitterness, every fresh decision to hope. Remember, I do not measure time the way you do. Seasons change, promises unfold at the right moment. Healing comes in ways you did not expect. Trust my timing and resist the urge to force what is meant to grow slowly. Let your hope reach beyond what you see right now. I hold every loose thread until the tapestry is complete. Nothing is lost in me, not your pain, not your waiting, not a single tear. If you feel weighed down by regret or missed chances, lift your head. I am always doing a new thing, and nothing is beyond my ability to restore. Where you see brokenness, I see a canvas for my healing work. Receive mercy as many times as you need it, and show mercy to others with the same open hand. Let this be the day you accept that there is more ahead, more than you have yet imagined, rooted not in your goodness, but in mine. I hold every outcome, every hope, every ache, and I am weaving them together for your good and for my glory. Do not let doubt steal your heart now. You have listened, you have drawn near to my presence, and you are not the same as when you started. Though the world tugs at your attention, the seeds of my word planted in you cannot be uprooted by any storm. I see every step you take, whether bold in faith or trembling in uncertainty. I am the one who holds you steady when you think you might fall. When you ache with loneliness or feel deeply misunderstood, I gather you close, nearer than your own breathing. In the moments you are so tired you would rather stay silent than pray, remember that I do not require impressive words. I desire your honest heart. The altar is within you. Speak to me there, in simple words or in wordless tears. I delight in your reaching, not in your perfection. There will be times when my promises feel distant and the waiting seems too long. These are the seasons where trust is refined. My timing for you is crafted in love, not in delay. Each day that you come to me, even if you are weary, even if you have no words, you honor what matters most: our closeness, our communion, the gift that we can walk together. This is not a small thing. Heaven rejoices over each glance you turn toward me, each fragile hope you place in my care. As life unfolds, you will see both victories and disappointments. Sometimes you will notice change. Sometimes it will feel like you are standing still. Remember, I do not measure your worth by visible progress, but by the openness of your heart. I am not worn out by your questions or angered by your fears. Bring all of it to me. Sit with me. Let your soul rest as it is. In my presence, anxiety loosens its hold. Let me adjust your perspective so that you are not robbed of the quiet wonder of simply walking with me. If this message is stirring something in you, don't push it aside. Take a moment after this to write down one thing I've highlighted to your heart, or share it with someone who needs hope, so the seed can take root. There is patience in my love, a deep understanding that every story needs pauses, rest, and renewal. If you are discouraged by your own weaknesses, let this truth hold you. I am strong exactly where you are weak. My mercy fills all that you cannot finish. When regret creeps in and shame tries to settle in your heart, remember, my desire is to make all things new, even the hidden corners. Restoration is often quiet, like a steady current of grace running through your everyday life. When you wonder about your purpose, do not look only to what appears grand or important to others. My glory is revealed in the small acts, the unnoticed kindness, the consistent faithfulness through normal days. I have entrusted you with gifts that are uniquely yours. Comparing yourself to others only dulls the beauty of what I have given you to carry. Celebrate what I have placed in you. Resist envy of someone else's path. Each person you meet is an opportunity to show my love. Never underestimate how a single word, a kind gesture, or a forgiving attitude can change the course of a life. You are my vessel. My light shines brightest through your true, surrendered self. If you drift even in your thoughts, I still pursue you. I do not shame you for the struggle. My correction is not for punishment, but to bring you back to the joy of belonging. Let the knowledge of my faithfulness lead you into a repentance filled with hope, not fear. I have made a way for you, a way back, a way forward, a way home. Every heaviness can find rest here. Every anxious thought can be traded for peace. Even in your strongest seasons, do not walk independently. Lean into my wisdom. My counsel is not just for emergencies. It is the true treasure for a life fully alive. I invite you to be brave. Courage is not the absence of fear, but choosing to trust me in the middle of it. It is choosing love when bitterness feels easier, choosing forgiveness when the wounds are deep, and choosing hope again after many disappointments. Do not despise the slow, the hidden, or the ordinary seasons. Cherish them, because in that soil your roots grow deep and your faith becomes strong. Hold on to this assurance: nothing done in love is ever wasted. I take your smallest offerings and multiply their impact in ways you may never see. Let gratitude flavor your days. Notice the gifts: sunrise, laughter, even the tears that soften a hardened heart. Speak your thanks out loud or whisper them quietly. I hear them all. I delight in your delight. Bring me your confusion and your celebrations. I am never impatient with your process, never tired of your return. Stand firm in the truth that you are called, cherished, and never abandoned. Your circumstances may change, but my promises stand firm. Let my love be the deepest reality from which you live. You have come far, and yet there is more. A deeper invitation into closeness and purpose that unfolds as you keep saying yes to my voice. Do not delay the steps of obedience I gently place in your spirit. They are for your freedom. As you go, carry this blessing in your heart. I am with you always. I am the one who sustains you in the night and lights your path in the day. No fear and no failure can separate you from my love. Trust that I gladly walk with you, share your joys and sorrows, and give your life eternal meaning. Hold tightly to this hope, my beloved. You are marked by my love, filled with my peace, and sent to shine my light wherever you go. Amen.